Hello, welcome back to Frogboy X1 Gaming. I'm Andrew, and yeah, we're going to talk about this this whole Sony upgrade path thing for Forbidden West. This is good news for gaming. Glad that I could be a part of that. The video I made on that went freaking viral really quick, and yeah, I could just imagine a lot of other content creators' videos calling them out, going viral on that too. So you're welcome. You're welcome that we stood up and we said something about it, because this is one of those days that I really appreciate doing what I do, because it needs to be said and it needs to be done, because we're not freaking money bags, man. That's not. I mean, I get that PlayStation makes a pretty decent quality product, but at the end of the day, if they make us a promise and they say one thing, they need to stick by that and continue to go forward with that. They reversed that policy, man. If you buy it on PlayStation 4 right now, you get a free upgrade to PlayStation 5. That's what they said in the beginning. That's what they said was going to happen, and they are going to honor that. Me personally, I'm still going to pay for the PlayStation 5 version, just because I do appreciate them going back on that and allowing people that have PlayStation 4s that won't be able to get that, you know, that are still having a hard time getting a PlayStation 5. That's going to be cool. I'm pretty sure you're not going to be able to buy a PlayStation, or if you have a PS5, I'm pretty sure you're not going to be able to buy a PS4 version and then just upgrade it for free. That would be pretty bad, but yeah, so PS5 is, no, it's going to be $70 still. But if you have a PlayStation 4 right now and you buy it on your PlayStation 4, well, when it comes out, then you'll be able to upgrade it for free. So technically, yeah, I guess you could say it's $60, but at the end of the day, I mean, yeah, this is a win for gaming. This is a win for everybody. So I really hope that the community stands together on more issues like this and calls, you know, Microsoft and PlayStation out when they do something like this. I don't know how much good it would do to call Nintendo out at this point, because I just don't know if a lot of people would care. But I mean, selling us games, you know, yeah, I don't know. I mean, Nintendo games hold their value, so if you do buy one, usually you can take it back in months later and still get more than half your money back. But as it sits with PlayStation and Nintendo game, or PlayStation and Xbox games, that's not the case. That's not the case. If you buy one of those, like they lose value pretty quickly. Oh wow, no upgrade fee. Yeah, no upgrade fee. This is amazing, guys. Like this is really good news. So I want to shout out to everybody that's subscribed released recently, you know, in the last 24 hours. That's amazing. This growth was amazing. I didn't expect that, but I am grateful for it, and I really appreciate it. So hopefully we continue to keep growing as fast as we are, and get us up there so our voice can get heard more on important subjects like this. So yeah, guys. So I think it's been, gosh, what was it, like 4 days now? It's been 4 days. It took PlayStation 4 days to kind of get back. I mean, yeah, dude, a lot of our videos were going viral. They were going viral, calling them out and stuff. And I don't think they had any choice, especially with the upcoming PlayStation event, you know, on Thursday. This is good news. This is good news for everybody. It's definitely fun, man. Yeah. They dropped it on Twitter. I'm gonna go ahead and read this to everybody, so that we can see this. Okay. From PlayStation Blog, update: pre-order Horizon Forbidden West now, collectors and digital deluxe editions detailed. All pre-order details for the awe-inspiring continuation of Aloy's journey coming February 18, 2022. Thursday was to be a celebration of Horizon Forbidden West and the amazing team at Guerrilla working to deliver it on February 18, 2022. However, it is abundantly clear that the offerings we confirmed in our pre-order kickoff missed the mark. Last year, we made a commitment to deliver free upgrades for cross-gen launch titles, which included Horizon Forbidden West. While the pandemic's profound impact pushed Forbidden West out of the launch window, we initially envisioned we will stand by our offer Players who purchase Horizon Forbidden West on PlayStation 4 will be able to upgrade to the PlayStation 5 version for free. I also want to confirm today that moving forward, PlayStation first-party exclusive cross-gen titles newly released on PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5, both digital and physical, will offer a $10 digital upgrade option from PS4 to PS5. This will apply to the next God of War and Gran Turismo 7 and any other exclusive cross-gen PS4 to PS5 title published by Sony Interactive. So, basically that says that they're going to hold. They're going to pretty much basically allow you to buy that game on PlayStation 4 and upgrade it for free, no matter what. That's good. That's amazing. I really appreciate that. I hope a lot of people don't go out of their way to take advantage of that if they're already PlayStation 5 owners. If you're already a PlayStation 5 owner, you should pay the price for it or wait for it to go on sale or something if that's how you do it. I'm not your dad. I can't really tell you what to do, but I do think it. I do think this should be treated as it is supposed to. If you buy it on the PlayStation 4, you should probably be able to get your free upgrade or whatever. If you already have a PlayStation 5 and you want to play the game day one, pay the price, man. It is what it is, but I'm not your dad. You can do whatever you want. There's no reason to go out of your way to be dishonest when we just called them out for being dishonest. You know what I mean? So I feel like at the end of the day, I mean, you're an adult and you can make your own decisions. But me personally, I'm still going to pay the PlayStation 5 price because that's the console I'm buying it on, and the quality of the game is going to be far greater on the PlayStation 5. So at the end of the day, Sony's still continuing to make those games that I like, so I will continue. I'm okay with the price increase. I've already said that on this channel, that I'm okay with the price increase. I'm just not okay with the nickel and dime and everybody for everything. So, yeah, at the end of the day, this is a win for us. It's a win for gaming, and it's a win for Sony because they get to beat their chests about this and be happy about it. And that's good. Them holding themselves accountable and doing this for the community is amazing. So I do give them props for that. I'm happy that they decided to backtrack on this. Sony shouldn't be charging $70 in the first place. I mean, I don't mind the 10 as high as long as they keep their games microtransaction free, like 2K, FIFA, and Madden are all the real problem. Yeah. I do eventually see PlayStation bringing microtransactions to these games, guys. When that happens, then I don't know if the $10 price increase is going to be worth it as much. I normally try to avoid buying microtransactions unless it's something I really, really want. Like Assassin's Creed Valhalla put out this knight armor and outfit and stuff. Yeah, I bought it. That thing's freaking cool, man. I just bought it. It was like $15. But some things I don't mind buying, like pay to win crap, definitely not cool. But I don't mind throwing developers a little bit of extra money on titles and games that I like. If the content that they're creating is quality, I don't mind paying for that. I just because I mean, depends on how you have to go through the game and earn it. Sometimes I don't have the time for all of that because I play so many games that sometimes I just want that outfit. Like with Anthem, dude, I hated that rotating store. That makes me mad. I hate those rotating stores. I want to just be able to buy what I want when I want to buy it without having to jump through stupid hoops. I hate the rotating store thing. That's dumb. Just hope Sony doesn't lie again. They're bound to. I mean, they've been lying a lot this generation. It really does suck, man. But at the end of the day, it really just comes down to people calling them out, man. People calling them out, and I'm grateful that these videos went viral, man. That they went viral and people saw them and understood. I'm not calling Sony out for clicks. I'm not doing the whole be mean to Sony for clicks. Because if you go through all of my videos, yeah, dude, they don't get a whole lot of freaking clicks or subscribers. They actually generally, run pretty low. Compared to my positive Xbox videos on my channel seem to be doing a lot better lately than anything negative about PlayStation. So it doesn't do me any good to go out of my way to like bash PlayStation just because. And anyways, that's ignorant, dude. I'm a PlayStation fan. I got a freaking PlayStation. I play PlayStation games, but at the end of the day, I don't want to see them nickel and diamond people for just because they think they can. That's not cool. Yeah, exactly. I'll pay $70 for select games. I paid $70 for Returnal, so I should probably just be okay with paying $70 for everything. I mean, Sackboy. I bought Sackboy the other day. I usually do buy the Sackboy games, the Little Big Planets. So I mean, it wasn't like nothing that I wouldn't have already bought, but I just hadn't really thought about buying it yet. I bought it. Me and Junior have been playing through it. It's a really good game. We're having a lot of fun with it. We usually just sit here and take turns, like playing levels, or something's too hard for him, then I'll jump on and I'll play through that level or something. But yeah, we usually like to sit and play that, and I mean that's one of those experiences that you can get on the PlayStation that is fun, for the family. Like we like doing that. Are we supposed to applaud Sony for doing this? I personally don't practice giving good credit to be not scummy. We could be giving props for acting standard. Yeah, no, I mean, we're happy that Sony did this game, but at the same time, you're completely right. I mean, this is something that they should have done. I'm glad they walked it back, and it does show that at least they are listening. Same thing with Microsoft when we called them out for trying to raise the price of gold. Yeah, dude, we gave Microsoft props for being unscummy about that. So I mean, at the same time, yeah, I mean, I guess Sony deserves. I mean, they do deserve credit for reversing this policy, because they could have just pushed forward and been like, no, whatever, man. It was supposed to be a launch game, and it didn't turn out that way. So yeah, we're raising the price, but for them to backtrack on it, that's pretty good. I think Ratchet and Clank should have been $60, DD. I think that one should have stayed 60, just like Sackboy. They would have probably sold more copies of it. I see why they did that, because of all the ray tracing and all the other stuff they put into there. But at the same time, they did all that with Miles Morales, and they didn't charge us $70 for Miles Morales. Well, they did if you wanted the remastered Spider-Man. That was the most expensive. Well, yeah, I don't know, man. Ghost of Tsushima and Spider-Man are now sitting at the two highest. But Ghost of Tsushima came with that DLC, where the old Spider-Man game basically came with the Miles Morales upgrade or DLC for $70, man. Oh yeah, I did. I saw Austin's death threat video based on his new PS5 teardown video. Yeah, dude, that's bad, man. That's so bad that these guys are going out. Well, let's not have our standards be where we applaud decent behavior. You're right. Hello, has our society fallen? We should give. Yeah, exactly. Huh? You're right, man. I'm excited that they walked this back. I am. I'm excited, and the Sony fan in me is proud that is kind of proud that they decided to walk this back and try to bring back a little bit of good faith, because dude, PlayStation has really not been giving us the best of. I haven't really had as much faith in PlayStation doing the right thing this generation as I normally would have. So yeah, man, it's been a little tough. BS argument I've seen from many people was, well, I already got my PS5, so this doesn't. Yeah, exactly. A lot of people saying that it doesn't affect them because they already got a PS5. But at the end of the day, for the PlayStation 4 community, that was just ridiculous, man. If you were gonna have to pay that extra money for the dual entitlement, that would have sucked, man. That's a lot of money, to pay for a game on the hopes that eventually you're going to get a PlayStation 5 and still care enough about Forbidden West to where you're going to want to continue playing that on your PlayStation 5. Good that they did it, but to throw a party in celebration for not doing something, are we kidding here? I'm not throwing a party. I'm just happy that they reversed that thing. But yeah, PS4 is the biggest install base. Yeah. All right. Welcome back, Sev. Yeah, I mean, DDP, you got a good point. Like, we did praise Xbox when they reversed the thing for the gold. You know, I mean, I think it's appropriate to thank Sony for going back on this and holding up their end of the deal. I do think it is appropriate to thank them and show appreciation that they did that, because going forward they didn't necessarily have to do that. They didn't necessarily have to do that, because there's so much time from the launch of Forbidden West till when it comes out. So necessarily they didn't have to do that. They could have just kept going forward. And, you know, I mean, it would have divided the community, but yeah, dude, I mean, we did. We gave Xbox props for coming back down on the price of that. So it is reasonable to thank Sony for holding up their for being able to come back and hold up their end of the deal. What they told us. I believe it's reasonable to thank them. I believe it's reasonable to express that gratitude that they're at least listening. And, you know, even though they got called out and it took them 5 days to reverse that policy, when Xbox did that overnight, it still shows that there might be a little bit of humanity left in PlayStation in their pricing. So I think this is a win for the community, and I do believe that we can thank them without, you know, I mean, without being, you know, like it's. I feel like it's reasonable. And I'm going to stick with that. So, I'm sorry if you don't agree with that. I mean, it is reasonable to thank them. We did the same thing for Xbox. So, I mean, I do love both of my consoles. I do enjoy, you know, gaming on my Xbox a lot more than I do on my PlayStation. But at the end of the day, yeah, I'm glad the PlayStation did this, and I'm glad. I mean, that's really good for the rest of the community, the PlayStation 4 guys, that now get to, if they couldn't get a PS5, that they only have to buy this game one time, because by the time they get a PS5, you never know. Forbidden West could have been on sale like 3 times. I'm not talking like Ghost of Tsushima. You know what I mean? I think it's a win if we manage to stop it. Yeah, definitely. Nah, it shouldn't have happened in the first. Yeah, exactly. It shouldn't have happened. This might be a wake-up call for Sony. I hope so, man, because the community got pretty loud about this one. Why should we thank them for not being scumbags? The only reason they did it was because of bad press. Yeah, you're right. You are completely right. I think it's appropriate to. I do kind of think it's appropriate to thank them. You know, I don't necessarily think. I mean, it's not necessary. I mean, it's not good to like go out there and just start kissing their ass, of course. But this is a win for the community. That's who I'm most excited for. It's for the community, for the gamers. They're not going to get taken advantage of. They're not going to get taken advantage of this time on that. But going forward, all other games are going to still have that $10 upgrade fee, and we're going to hold them accountable for that. Only a $10 upgrade fee. Quite honestly, Frog, I don't think it's about humanity. I think they know public favor isn't going. Yeah. I mean, that's definitely the case, man. PlayStation 5 is definitely looking bad in a lot of people's eyes. And like, you've been watching this channel for a while, like, you know that I'm pretty in tune with that. And I call them out. I call them out a lot, dude. I call PlayStation out a lot. I really do. I've had people taking it, sitting down, though. Nothing would have changed. Yeah, exactly. If people didn't stand up, this would have not. It would not have changed at all. It's nice it got reversed, but nothing to applaud and celebrate. I hope it's a wake-up call. Yeah. It is a win for the community. It is. It's definitely a win. Now we just got to make them see none of their games are worth $70. I mean, I've been calling that out too on this. I really think that people being out there willing to pay $1,000 for these PlayStation 5s, man, is making them more and more bold every time they sell these consoles off to scalpers. It's just emboldening Sony to continue to raise the prices, man. So at the end of the day, we as consumers, we got to stop paying these high prices for that stuff anyways, man. Just so they stop crying. Giving it to keep the peace instead of just not saying, yeah, you're right. You're right. It definitely is. And I mean, at least, game, at least we got clarification going forward too about, the upgrade prices for all other cross-gen games. So, I mean, at the end of the day, yeah, they had to eat crow on this one because we weren't going to let up on it. And I mean, yeah, and now they've clarified that from going forward now on, it's a $10 upgrade fee. So they'll find a way around that, though. They'll find a way to add in, like DLC content and put it behind that paywall as well. There's going to be more things about Sony to complain about, but this is definitely a win for the community to be able to get this. Yeah, I think it might be worth $70 too. Artificially inflating the prices wasn't a good thing either. You're right, man. I do not believe that any game on the PlayStation 5 right now to date is worth $70. I don't believe that, and I stand by that. So I was hoping that Horizon Forbidden West would be the first one. Let's put it this way. Cross-gen games, I don't necessarily think that they're worth the $70. I mean, they're literally made for the PlayStation 4, and basically the only thing they got is prettier graphics, a little bit of upgraded specs, and the controller dual feedback. Yeah, I mean, I think the $70 price is hurting them though, DDP, because I mean, if you think about Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart, that was that sold 1.1 million copies or one, yeah, and that was within the launch window of that game, and now it's already on sale. You can buy it on sale this weekend on your PlayStation 5. So, and that came out in June or whatever. So, if you look at that, I mean, that's only been out for 3 months, and you can already get a discount on it. So, obviously, the price, the price of that game's the $70 price is hurting them. They still got to come down within a few months just to continue to sell them, because basically that $70 price tag is more of a tax for being a loyal supporter and actually buying the games day one. So it's a loyal supporter tax, if you ask me, because now you can already get. I wish somebody would look that up. I'm gonna look it up real quick. How much is Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart on the PlayStation Store right now? Gosh dang it, it's going to make me sign in on my account and it's not going to show me the damn price. Yeah, see, it just says purchased. Can somebody figure this out? Can somebody figure out how much this game is right now? It's on sale right now this weekend. I just want to see what the price is right now for. If anybody can find that while we're in the stream, that would be freaking awesome. I would really like to know what the sell price is for the weekend of Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. I will say this is a win for gamers, and not the one thing that should be celebrated is that the community won by being outspoken. Yeah, I agree with that game for the most part. I do think that it is appropriate to say thank you though, for holding up their end of at the end of the day. I mean, like we did that for Xbox, so I do think it's appropriate for this. And you're right, it does suck, man. We should not have to call these companies out every time they want to nickel and dime us. It sucks, but if you don't say something, it's $60. Okay, that's a good price for it right now. That $60 is a decent price. I think that's a fair price for for that game, $60. That's what it should have been in the first place. I do think that's not a bad price. I am an Xbox main. I'm not paying $70 or more for anything that isn't physical special edition. Yeah, man. But it's for 15 years. I'm surprised we didn't see the price like sooner. Not condoning it, just saying. I don't mind the price going up for good content, though, guys. Like, I'm not necessarily against them getting an extra $10. What I'm against is paying $70 for a 10-hour experience. That's the kind of shit that's got to stop. Ratchet & Clank is not a $70 game. It is a $60 game. That's fair. It's been that way for 15 years. I feel like $60 is a fair price. But $70, it for a little bit prettier graphics is not really that big of a deal, man. I mean, and it's still like 4K 30. You know what I mean? Like, if it would have been. I mean, it does have a 4K 60 mode, and it does look pretty good. But at the end of the day, man, a $10 upgrade fee for that is not cool, man. It is the only game Sony reversed on. Yeah, that's the only thing that they went back on. Everything else is set in stone, and they have made it perfectly clear that it's going to be that way going forward. What I'm saying is it isn't just Sony charging $70. A lot of, dude, like Call of Duty and shit are giving you 2 copies of the game for $70. There's a lot of ones out there, but they're all giving you that. They're all sweetening the pot with the dual entitlement or whatever they say, which is just stupid, man. Just sell me the damn game for the regular price, because in 2 months it's gonna be half price anyways. So. Yeah, I mean, all the big companies out there are up in the price. Ubisoft isn't up in the price. They might with pure next gen games. I would expect that to be more, but I mean, most of these guys are just getting us to pay $70 for dual entitlement ship just to fill up our freaking windows with 2 copies of games that we don't need 2 copies of. We all could change that. Just have to keep doing what we're doing. Yeah, I mean, I hope so. I really hope so. 2K, you have to pay $100 for dual entitlement. That's ridiculous. I would never pay that. This Sony event got bought shook. What are you talking about? Got bought shook. Nobody's shook over this, dude. We're talking about the Sony backtracking on the Forbidden West upgrade debacle. Point is, people, yeah, exactly. 1 million people are buying them DDP. And then, I don't know, like I just said, dude, it's basically a day one buyer's tax. If you buy the game day one, you're getting taxed. You're getting a $10 tax, and that's it. Because a couple months later, like right now, they're already right down to $60. Like I called Returnal when it first came out. I said, this game is worth $50. That game went on sale for $50, and it stayed there for $50 for a long time, man. So I think they should just make that the regular price of it. You think God of War is coming out? I think God of War is going to be a holiday 2022 game. I think they could probably get that out by then. They've been working on it, and it is a cross-gen game. So I think they'll get that one out to us by the end of the year. No, I don't think PC is $70. They backtracked the PS3 store. Yeah, exactly. I'm not crying about the $70. I've said I'm okay with paying $70. Ratchet & Clank was never a multi-million seller, even at $60. Yeah, that's true. Oh, man. You guys are terrible. So what are you saying? Is people are buying them so they can charge it without regret, because that's how the market works? I don't know if that question was for me, Seth. I don't know. Well, hello, Godslayer66. How you doing, man? I think I just made the point myself, replying to Jet a while ago. Oh. Supply and demand. It basically, I don't know, man. Like, at the end of the day, All we want to do is play our video games. If the game comes out, I know myself that usually if I'm hyped enough for a game, like I want to play it day one. I don't care what the price is. I'm gonna pay it. I'm gonna buy it and I'm gonna play it. So like I said, it's a it's an early buyer tax, man. That's what I think the new upgrade price is. Because I mean, think about it, guys. Over the years, video games don't really hold their value that long unless they're like hard to get or something. Like the Mario, like the Mario things. Those ones are going to hold their price pretty good now that they went out of circulation again. Which is insane to me, and I make these games. Yeah. I do. I think digital distribution. I think digital games should be a little bit cheaper. Actually, man. There's no way to get rid of your license. You can't sell it. So I do think that you should get a discount just for buying digital. A-hole corporation tax. Yeah, for real, man. I'm so like. I really do hate the fact that I have to pay that tax to play the game the day it comes out when other people can just wait. And I mean, I could wait until it goes on sale and buy it, but yeah, that's not me, man. I'm going to buy the games day one. Exactly, man. I'm just going to buy it. I'm not going to, I mean, if that's what they're saying the price is. But if it's a 10-hour experience, I'm going to let everybody on my channel know that, hey, man, I bought this game and it was 10 hours. So I don't know if it's really worth buying for $70, man. Angry Tom, how's it going, man? In my opinion, I think upgrades should be free because it's cross-gen games and not built from the ground up on PS4. Yeah, exactly. They say that these games are built from the ground up, but I don't necessarily think that's the case because clearly they were building these games on PlayStation 4 when they had PlayStation 4 hardware. So now all of a sudden they want us to pay these extra prices for these games. Digital games don't have to be shipped or prepared, but are still the same price. So your economics aren't making sense to me. I got Anthem for $5. Was it worth it? Yeah, I think $5 is all right for that. I think it's free on Game Pass, dude. So if you bought Anthem for $5, you got to play. Oh, do you have an Xbox, Godslayer? Because it's free on Game Pass. I think a big part of the price increase is for the long-term sales. They get $10 more at launch, but they also get $5 more when they're selling it at 50% off. That's true. That is definitely true. Every game is built on a PC. Yeah, I would never buy shoes for 200 plus, but guess what? Many people do, and it's $1 billion industry, supply and demand. Yeah, I would never pay that much. Most I would pay. I've started wearing K-Swiss a lot lately. They actually last longer than any of the other. They actually last a lot longer than any of the other shoes that I bought. So I have been paying like $90 for those. If you're not going to boycott, I don't believe in boycotts, Shaq. I've said that a few times. I don't think anybody should boycott anybody. Don't have Xbox. Oh, PS4. Yeah, $5 is a fair price for it. Anthem was fun, dude. It's got a good enough story and some of the content they put in there now since the game is launched. Definitely worth $5. It was a good 30 hours of gameplay. Well, I don't know if it's 30 hours anymore, but it was. You had to like do this like 3-hour freaking side quest stuff that was like built in there to slow you down. Nowadays, we can bully any company on the internet to get what we want. Actually, I mean, precedent. What was that like 2 summers ago now that like people were just looting everything? Like, yeah, dude, they didn't even get in trouble for it, man. I'm like, okay, whatever, cleaning out Targets and Walmarts and everything else, and yeah, dude. I mean, yeah, it's just the way it goes. And everyone who keeps talking about inflation, yeah, inflation's getting pretty bad. I bought Flight Sim on my gaming laptop day one and got it on Series X day one for free. Yeah, exactly, man. Everyone who keeps talking about inflation, it doesn't affect entertainment. It isn't restricted by supply or demand either. That's kind of true. It is digital. Anything else? That is kind of true, huh? Every time inflation goes up, well, I mean, we have seen like movie ticket prices go up, and like games haven't been affected in 15 years. Like that's been pretty good. So sound like, oh, I'm in a hallway. Do I have? Oh, my fan behind me, guys. Um, it's like really hot today for some reason, so I got that fan going. Is that what you're talking about, Paulie? I mean, I could turn it off, but then I'm just going to start streaming sweat. Pretty expensive to me. I'm glad to be a PC gamer. Console gaming, yeah, it is pretty expensive, man. I definitely got a lot of money into that crying god. Horizon Forbidden West upgrade DS reversed, yeah. Inflation is real. I also got Darksiders War Massacred for $5. That one's a good one too, man. I do think Darksiders, all those Darksiders games were pretty good, actually. Inflation is a thing for essentials, not entertainment. Yeah, because I mean, entertainment's not necessarily a must-have. It's one of those. It's a luxury. Yeah, I kind of feel that way too, Godslayer. I love a good hack and slash game. If you're into those, Tales of Arise is going to give you that. Scarlet Nexus was something that came out recently that had that hack and slash play style. I really appreciated that. Yeah, I do buy a lot of those too. Those are pretty fun games. You got Diablo 2 coming out this month, so there's definitely some stuff. Yeah, man, leave the fan on. We don't want you sweating the day. Yeah, it's kind of, I don't know why it all of a sudden got hot today, man. It was really nice and chill yesterday, but today is hot. But then again, I just drank that freaking beans. That beans and brew extra double shot. Yeah, I told you guys I was coming back, Jeff. I told you I was just going to go get a beans and brew and then get back on. And I wanted to change the stream to focus more on this and like other stuff. So, yeah, Scarlet Nexus was freaking amazing, man. I love that game, dude. I thought it was great. I enjoyed every minute of it because it's summer and you're in the desert. Yeah. But it's been nice and cool, man. It's been like raining and stuff. We actually had a tornado the other day, man. I played Tales of Arise demo, and I'm glad I got to because I definitely am not buying that. I bought it. I think it's going to be fine. I thought it was fun to play. I like that kind of game, though, man. Series S, along with Game Pass, is the cheapest entry into the Yep, you're right, man. Conan from PS3 is fun. Darksiders, as you said, all of them are really fun. Yeah, all of those three are fun. Darksiders, gosh, what's the name of that? Darksiders Fury, the newest, well, not the newest one, but the second to the newest one was a lot harder combat. So even that one was fun though. But they tried to make that one more like a Dark Souls type game, but it turned out to be pretty fun. It feels more like playing like a Castlevania. Yeah, Scarlet Nexus, I did think that game was great. I really appreciate. I'm glad I decided to pick that up and play through it. Tales of Arise demo was fun. It's a day one. Yep, it's a day one buy for me too. I am Canadian. I can't stand deserts. I don't see anyone. Dude, it sucks in the summertime, man. It's so bad, especially being here in Utah. We have dry heat, so it's usually not too bad unless it gets really humid. Then it sucks, man. Then it sucks bad. Yeah, I got my daughter a Series S. Yeah, I got my daughter a Series S too. She loves playing her. The only thing she plays is she plays Fortnite, Ark, and Minecraft, and then Roblox. That's it. That's all she really plays. Well, no, she played that Jedi Fallen Order too. She beat that like 4 times, man. She likes playing that. She's only 11 too. Scarlet Nexus versus that anime Souls game. Forgot the name, which is better. Code Vein was good, but I definitely think Scarlet Nexus is a lot better and a lot more hack and slash that you're looking for. Scarlet Nexus plays more like it gave me that like a Devil May Cry vibe, whereas Code Vein is like a harder. It is more like a Dark Souls. Yeah, definitely more like a Dark Souls game. I'm in Georgia, Jeff. I am literally just one state above you. I'm playing Control on PS5, man. Oh, dude, Control is an amazing game. I bought that. I bought that on my Xbox back when it first came out, and then I even bought the second copy when the Ultimate version. Man, I love Control Ultimate. I mean, Control is one of my favorite games of last generation for sure. It was really cool. I love that. I love that Metroidvania type play to it. Florida is hot 6 to 8 months out of the year, mid 90s, but with humidity index. Oh gosh, yeah. Code Vein was the thing. Yeah. Code Vein's all right, man. I still haven't completed Code Vein. I couldn't get over the I can't get over the damn 1080p, dude. It really sucks. I'm headed to Miami next week. I mean, I could get over it. It's just, I don't know. I lost interest in Code Vein really quick. Code Vein, the end segment has some really satisfying stretches in the end. Is that really? See, I might actually have to go back to it. I think Scarlet Nexus was a lot better than Code Vein. Oh, yeah. I might try to eventually go back to Code Vein and figure it out, but I don't know. I got far enough into it that now getting back into it is kind of tough. I'd probably have to sit down, start a new game, and like start going through it again to actually get back into it, because I played it for like 4 days straight, and I just was like, oh man, like for some reason I lost interest in it pretty quick. I don't even remember what else came out around that time. I lost interest. I was just curious, but I'm not an anime souls like games freak. LOL. Yeah, dude. Yeah, Scarlet Nexus is nowhere near Dark Souls. It is challenging, but it's not like super challenging. Don't put the Souls-like format on a pedestal. So there's that. Yeah. I'm actually excited for Metroid. I'm actually buying that new Switch when it comes out. If I can get my hands on one. I was unable to pre-order it, so I'm going to try my hardest to get the OLED Switch and buy them both at the same time. So that's kind of where I'm at with that. I'm hoping that Amazon or somebody will have some more fairly quickly for the holiday season, so I can grab one. Played Final Fantasy 13 on Series X, and it looks decent with 4K 30. Oh yeah, dude, it actually does look pretty good. I bought all three of them on the Xbox, so it's actually pretty fun to. They're actually pretty fun to kind of go back and play. They were pretty freaking good looking, man. I've never seen snow. Come to Utah, man. You'll see snow every year almost. You watch YouTube. You watch YouTube where you get stuck at something. Me personally, no. I'm usually pretty decent about playing through games. I did watch when I first played. What was it? I did watch Fighting Cowboy when I played through Dark Souls 3. I was watching that back then, but that was years ago. I normally don't get stuck on most games. I'm usually pretty decent about figuring them out. Yeah, that's pretty cool. An old Final Fantasy game every month till the end of the year into the PS Now service. That's cool. Yeah. You have an Xbox or just PCs? Does not, unfortunately. Yeah, Scarlet Nexus is pretty good. 10 feet. I really appreciated that game. It was probably one of the better JRPGs I've played in a while. I've actually been playing around a little bit with that Final Fantasy 14 online, that online one. I've been playing around with it. I haven't committed to it yet and bought it. I'm still just kind of playing around with it on the PlayStation 5. I'm just I have a hard time with committing to paying a monthly fee for those. I do the same thing with with Elder Scrolls Online, because Elder Scrolls Online, usually when they get a new update to them and stuff, I'll usually sign up for it for 3 months, and I'll play 3 months through it, and buy some of the stuff. But you don't necessarily need to do that with Elder Scrolls anymore, and I keep forgetting that. But every time I do sign up for it, I'm just like, oh well, I'll just spend all these crowns on some of the other stuff that I never bought, because I bought all of the stuff on the PlayStation. So I don't have everything on the Xbox, so I have to rebuy all my content on the Xbox. I wish they would do cross save on that game, man. It would just be so much better, so I could just pick up where I left off on PlayStation with my other character. Well, I guess I could download the PlayStation 5 version too, but yeah, I don't know. That just sucks, man. I got that game on both consoles, and you could play up to level 25 for free on Final Fantasy 14. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I've just been kind of playing around with that to see if it's something that I want to get invested in completely. I don't stick with the MMOs long enough to really justify the having to pay $15 a month, Jeff. The only one I've ever really got invested in was Black Desert Online. That I've really, really got invested into, where I was playing that game for over a year straight. With Elder Scrolls, I usually play it for a few months at a time, and then I stop playing it until the next update comes out. About Elden Ring, yeah, I'm not gonna watch anything about Elden Ring, because yeah, dude, the open world aspect of that is perfect for me, dude. I like to explore shit, so that's my thing. I like to explore things, and I wasn't sure about Dark Souls 3. I did beat Bloodborne first, and then Dark Souls 3 was a little bit different to me. So I watched some Fighting Cowboys things. If they are on Xbox and we are playing PC players on Game Pass, we are considered Xbox players still. Yeah, I don't. I thought about getting Elder Scrolls Online, but I don't want to buy new DLC for $40 every 3. You know, Jeff, Elder Scrolls Online, that DLC that they sell you is freaking pretty big, man. You get a lot of content for your $40. Actually, if you buy it on, if you buy an Xbox Series S or whatever, and you have Game Pass, you get a pretty good chunk of content with that. Is what you do, Jeff, if you're going to get into Elder Scrolls Online, the best way to do that is to buy your $10 version of Elder Scrolls, the online game, and then sign up for the 3-month bundle of the online service or whatever, and they'll give you enough crowns to start buying some of that content that you want. Or you could just buy the biggest pack that they have right now. It's like $60. And they give you like Morrowind and all the other stuff. So you get all the content pretty much right when you buy the game, except for a lot of the first stuff that came out, a lot of the first expansions. So yeah, Elder Scrolls Online can get a little bit expensive, but you don't necessarily have to buy all that. But if you sign up for the thing for a month, or whatever, then you get access to everything while you're signed up. So you have full access if you're signed up. Yeah, I'm the same way, Jeff. When I buy those, I buy everything. I usually just buy everything because I want to have that content, and I want it to be good. That's why I'm saying there's no way to really buy all that other first content except for buying it with the crowns that I found out on the Xbox version. With the PlayStation version, I already own all of that because I started playing that right when it came out. So I have a lot of content on my PlayStation version, except for the newest two. I don't have Somerset, and I don't have the newest one that's coming out on. I do have Somerset on PlayStation. I don't have the gosh damn it, the Skyrim. I don't have the Skyrim pack on that one. All right, let's see what else is there. Probably okay. So, yeah, it's going to be amazing. Feel free to add me, Seb, Xbox and PS. First game, DS2, I got destroyed, gave up, got Bloodborne, which was my second Souls game. I put 500 hours in that one. Yeah, exactly. Bloodborne was the first one I beat, and I really enjoyed that. So I decided to grab Dark Souls 3. There was a couple spots in that Dark Souls 3 that I needed to watch them videos on, man, because I didn't know what the freak to do because of the world layout on that. It was a little bit different than gosh dang it, what's that one called? Bloodborne. Bloodborne was kind of easy to figure out for the most part, you know, the like little maze, whatever, but Dark Souls was a little bit tougher on that one. Microsoft trying to acquire Take-Two? I don't know. I mean, maybe. That would be funny if they did, but I wouldn't think it's going to happen. I love the Chalice Dungeons of Bloodborne. That was my favorite part, was grinding the Curse. In what one? Oh yeah. Like, see, I never really went and did those. I did not grind those. The Amygdala File Chalice was more painful than the Valkyrie Queen. Yeah, see, I didn't go through all of that stuff. I got through Monster Hunter World, still got to get through the Iceborne. Yeah, dude, I'm still playing the Iceborne DLC too. I hadn't even finished the main game on Monster Hunter World, and when Iceborne came out, I was like, yeah, dude, I want that. So I bought it, and I had to freaking just grind through the whole game to get to that point. And so I just ground through all the story content. So when I got to the Iceborne content, dude, I was so underpowered that it's just been a freaking. It's so hard to try to take on that first monster, dude. So I need to go back and build my character up and do all that stuff. Yeah, that sucks, man. Yeah, they do need to do another Monster Hunter. I really hope that they bring Rise to Xbox and stuff. The Bloodborne Platinum, man, that's some dedication, my friend. Probably should, since it's coming to PC. I think they should. I think they should. Monster Hunter. I do. I believe Monster Hunter Rise should come to Xbox and PlayStation as well. Hey Andrew, how many times did it took you to kill Valkyrie Queen? Valkyrie Queen, is she the one that? Because when I got to the moon guy or whatever at the end, and I beat that, I didn't. Trying to remember who the Valkyrie Queen is. Let me look it up so I can remember what she looked like. Sorry, guys. Valkyrie Queen, Bloodborne. Oh, that's not the one. Why is it coming up as God of War? Are we talking about God of War? Skip letters. Oh, she's the final boss on. Oh, God of War. Dude, I haven't even beat all of the Valkyries. I have one more Valkyrie to beat before I can even go fight her. Yeah, dude, I'm still freaking. I have not went through all of those Valkyrie Queens. I still got one more to beat. Them Valkyries, man, they're so freaking irritating. Yeah, I don't remember a Valkyrie Queen and Queen Yona. That's why it was throwing me off, man. God of War. Yeah, I haven't finished all of those yet. But I hear she's hard because she has all the moves of all the other Valkyries. And yeah, I don't know. After I beat God of War, before I even knew that those Valkyries existed, I had went back and started a new game plus already, and I'm pretty much and I'm pretty close to the end of that. So I was thinking, I don't know if I want to try to fight the Val, because I went and I beat what is it, like 3 or 4 of them Valkyries already. But when if I try to do it on the new game plus, they're gonna probably be a lot harder. Yeah, dude, if Bloodborne comes, it's gonna be freaking ridiculous. I hear she's an overpowered cheap boss. Yeah, dude, she has all the moves of all the other Valkyries, and so yeah, it's kind of freaking. They are fun and challenging, and I managed to kill the queen on Give Me God of War. I even have proof on my channel. Nice. I beat her with 0 hits taken. Damn, dude, that's freaking amazing. Because those women, dude, they peel me back, man. You're a much better God of War than I am, dude. I should get on there and play that though, and try it. I can't believe you actually did that with no hits, man. That's amazing. That is pretty amazing. I kind of looked at those as side content, Godslayer, and most of the time I don't normally. Sometimes I go through games. When I go through games, I'll do all the side content, but I don't ever go out of my way to try to platinum games or anything like that. So it's probably where it got. Is it me, or Elden Ring looks more last gen than next gen? You're completely right. It does look a lot more last gen. If you play on New Game Plus, all the Valkyries get different moves, which is even more challenging. Yeah, dude, that sucks because I'm already on my New Game Plus. I'm not on the God of War difficulty or Gimme War or nothing. I think I'm playing through that on just above the medium because I went through there on the standard difficulty, and so I think it kicked it up 1 for that. I'm not saying that the game was like super challenging, but the axe at the beginning of the game kind of threw me off. But the new game plus is the new game plus mode is a lot easier because I got the Blades of Chaos already, so that part's a little bit easier now. So, yeah, Bloodborne should have been 60 FPS. The frame drops in that game. Oh yeah, dude, that was pretty hard to play on a base PS4, dude. That game was kind of tough to play on that because I think I still have it. Yeah, I'm definitely buying Lost Judgment. The first Judgment game was pretty damn good, so I'm definitely going to buy the second one. I just haven't decided if I'm going to buy it on. I'll probably just buy it on Xbox because I already got the first one on Xbox. What's the secret ending? I got the ending where Thor comes to the house and you look out the door and he's standing there with the hammer. And then, yeah. I didn't know there was a secret ending to that. Like I'm up there on the mountain, we're reading all the stuff, and it's showing Kratos dead, and then it skips forward to the house, and then you see Thor standing out in the front yard with the hammer. Is that just the regular ending? Yeah, I told you guys I was coming back, Straggly Rock. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I don't think Elden Ring is a next-gen game, is it? I think it'll probably be upgraded to next-gen, but it is a last-gen game. Beat Yakuza 0 through 3. And Like a Dragon just got to finish 3 through 6. The last one I beat was 6. It was freaking so good, man. Okay, so that's the one. It's really badass. No, it's the one. Okay. Yeah, I got the one where Thor's standing outside the door. What's the other one then? How do you get the other one? Maybe I'll have to play through it again. Well, I think I'm almost done with my second playthrough. Maybe I'll just finish that and see how do I get the regular. How do I get the regular one? God of War armor. No, I have not got that. I got to that statue. I'm gonna have to try to figure out how to do that, man. I have Judgment on PS5, but too busy with Ghost of Tsushima Director's Cut to get it. To get to it. Oh, yeah, you'll get through that Ghost of Tsushima though pretty quick, and then you'll be able to do that. If you're spending your time on Ghost of Tsushima, you can probably get 50 hours in that game if you're doing a lot of side content. The side content in Ghost of Tsushima is so good though. It's not bad. Oh no, it's not going to get canceled. They're just not going to do any more after that one. 10 feet. I guess the actor's not going to be available for it. Hey, where'd everybody go? Oh, you were talking about the Thor scene. I thought there was another ending. I thought you said it was a secret ending. Yeah. Yeah, definitely Strailer Rock. Did you send me a Did you send me a friend request on the Xbox? We'll definitely play some Forza with people. Oh, that's why everybody left. Camelot's on. Everybody left me to go. Any thoughts on Saints Row reboot? I'll buy it. I'm going to buy that one, Godslayer, just because of the fact that you can create your own character. So yeah, I'll definitely probably buy that. I like the live action. I like the action on it 10 feet, but the turn based wasn't bad either. I'm playing. I do have 7, and I've been playing that. I think they're both kind of okay. I do prefer the. You know what? 10 feet. Honestly, I kind of do prefer the way 7 plays. A little bit more than the old one. But playing Judgment is bringing that back, and I'm like, gosh, I don't know. I kind of like the action too. Like I'm okay with it going either way forward. I do like 7 though. I think a little bit more, just because I like having the friends with me and stuff, and it's kind of cool. You know, all the it's a fun game to play. It's definitely fun. I like it. I think it's pretty good. I love the turn based that you keep making beat them up. Yakuzas for those fans. Yeah, I do. I do like them both. I think they're both. I think they're both good, and they both have a place. So, I do like how they branched out with it. It does make the experience a lot. It does. I feel like it makes the experience a lot more involved than the action combat part of it. Who thinks the best trailer at Gamescom was Marvel's? Yeah. But then when you see the gameplay, you're like, "Whoa, what's this bait and switch?" That was a pretty damn good trailer. It looked good, man. I was so hyped for that until I saw the gameplay, and I was just like, "Ah, man, I don't know about that." What cars? The C8, the C8R. That's all I want to drive is the C8R. I like me a nice Corvette, man. No, I mean, there's a lot of cars. Del KV stole the show for me. I did like that one too, man. I did that's a game I'm definitely gonna buy. That looks fun. That looks like some Jet Set Radio, dude, and I want to play that so bad. Sequel looks really good. Yeah. I'm gonna buy both of them, Jeff. I'm gonna buy Saints and Sifu. Yeah, exactly, dude. I saw that gameplay and I was like, man, I'm good. Yeah, Yakuza Like a Dragon is an amazing JRPG. Yeah, probably one. I am really happy with Yakuza Like a Dragon, dude. I thought that was freaking good. No Mercedes. No, I'm not really a big Mercedes fan, but I will drive that one because it's the main car on the game. Dude, I'm more when it comes to European cars, dude. I'm more of a McLaren guy. I like the McLarens, but I mean, I do like Audi. Uh, I do like certain Lamborghinis. If they have the new the Ion in there, or not the Ion, the Zion. I think it's a Xeon or whatever. I'll probably drive that one too. But I'm more of an American muscle type of guy for the most part. I really love me some that Camaro. Or not Camaro, but the Corvette. Ultimate Alliance, yeah, exactly. That shit was like, wow, dude. I was like, oh man, this one's gonna be so much better than the Marvel's Avengers, and then I was like, nope, I'm keeping my Marvel's Avengers. I mean, that Marvel's Avengers has gotten so much better now that they have a. So when they brought Black Panther, the world detail in that looks great. It looks amazing. Like I'm a lot happier with that. That's what I want them to do. I wish they would go back and redo all of them beginning stages and stuff, and upgrade them or get rid of them and bring new ones. I mean, don't get me wrong. You know, I like Mercedes or whatever, but I'm not really that big on driving Mercedes. But that new car does look pretty cool. I will give it a try. Yeah, it looked like a goddamn cell phone game, Jeff. I'm like, I don't know about that. Mortal Kombat Battle of the Realms, that movie, that new cartoon movie. I normally don't jump into watching that stuff, but I mean, I guess I could if I really, I guess I could. Oh, same, but more like Ford and Dodge and the new vet, but it feels a little heavy to it. But I mean, it might change the handling on. They already said that the new handling is going to be different. They already said the handling is going to be a lot better. Yeah, I haven't watched it yet, Godslayer. I did watch the new Mortal Kombat movie. And I was like, oh gosh, I don't know, man. I still like the other ones that came out back in the '90s when I was growing up with God of War. Froggy, I had Marvel's Avengers, but traded it in because the combat is repetitive. Did they give new enemies? Yeah, the Black Panther DLC is freaking cool, Jeff. It's freaking cool, man. The Black Panther is a freaking beast in that game. You should have hung on to it. If you can get it on sale again, definitely pick it up and get the PS5 version for sure. The first part of Mortal Kombat, Scorpion's Revenge, is better. Are you talking about on the movie? I thought that was pretty cool, like the Scorpion stuff with Sub-Zero in the beginning. Yeah, that was pretty cool. I like that, and I was like, wow, man, this is gonna be great. But then like the Sonya and the Jax and all the other stuff and the Liu Kang and that stuff was just dumb. I did not like that. Did you know they're discontinuing the Camaros because the new vets are behind them? Yeah, they're not discontinuing the Camaros, Straggly Rock. They are doing an all electric sedan with 4 doors. The last I heard, from what I've seen. So yeah, the previous movie anime. Oh no, see, I haven't watched any of the animated stuff, guys. I don't normally go out of my way to do a lot of anime, but after sitting there and watching all of that Vinland Saga, yeah, it kind of made me a little bit more into wanting to watch some of that stuff. And then I watched the Dante's Inferno anime. That one's pretty good. Yeah, I'll probably watch that. What is it on? Is it on the Universal one or HBO Max, Netflix? Froggy try. Oh yeah, I watched the first season of that Castlevania, and I just wasn't into it. I hear that the subsequent things are better, so maybe I will stream through those and watch them. Because I love Castlevania, but man, I was having a hard time getting into that first season. Dante's Inferno, man. Yeah, that shit was so good, man. Morning, Andy. How you doing, man? Welcome back. Yeah, I had to come back on tonight because we had to talk about this stuff, but I probably will because I need to. I've watched the whole first season of the Castlevania. I've heard a lot of things that the newer seasons are better, so probably yeah. I'm gonna discontinue the V8 by 2025. Oh yeah, dude, everybody's trying to go all electric, so I mean that's fine. I got a perfectly good truck and I know how to fix it. So yeah. The first season is slow, but it picks up season 2. Yeah, I might start streaming it again. I might. Now that there's like three more seasons, I might start watching it again. Because I love Castlevania, dude. Castlevania is like my favorite game of all time is Castlevania Symphony of the Night. I think that game was freaking amazing. Bets or predictions? I think they backtracked finally. Yeah, they did. They backtracked. They put that up today, man. So that's pretty good. Got them to backtrack. There was a lot of outrage in the community about that, Cynthia. So I'm happy about that. I'm glad they did that. It's a win for the fans, and it's good of them to do that. My PS Showcase bets and predictions we're probably going to get some. I think they're either going to announce a Metal Gear Solid remake or a Silent Hill 2 remake, or something else from Konami. I think that's possible. That's possible. They'll probably show us maybe another. They said they were going to show us some more first party stuff, so I would expect to see something from maybe one of their other studios, or that new studio. There's a new studio that they created in Japan a couple of years ago. We might see something from that. Shelby, so I can get... Oh, damn. Andrew, why don't you start making trailer reactions for games? It will be great. I think there's already somebody out there that does that. Maybe I could. Question for chat too, of course. Oh yeah, everybody out. Who backtracked from what? For Forbidden West, Horizon Forbidden West. When they first announced that, they said that if you bought it on PlayStation 4, the upgrade to PS5 would be free. They have come back out today and said that will still be the case. If you buy it on PlayStation 4, you will be able to upgrade for free. So that's cool. They did clarify from that forward that any kind of cross-gen games will have a $10 upgrade fee. Two to three new IPs and Metal Gear Solid. I don't know. The Metal Gear Solid one seems okay, but I don't. The last thing we saw on that was was just some random people doing that upgrade for it. And yeah, I'm definitely going to keep my unrealistic expectations in check. That is for sure. So what's the new price of Forbidden West then? Okay, so if you buy it on PlayStation 4, it is $59.99. If you buy it on PlayStation 5, it is $69.99. Or you can still buy the other deluxe editions and everything like that. But if you buy it on PS4, you will get a free upgrade. But yeah, I'm happy with my Stang 5.0 and my Hemi Challenger. Yeah. Oh yeah, I every time I start my truck, I love hearing that big beast roar. God of War is all I'm certain of. I want to see more of the little devil inside. Oh yeah, huh? That game disappeared. Is David Jaffe sweet about a new IP? I don't know. He just said something about it's going to blow our minds, but yeah, I don't know, man. I think our expectations have started heating up a lot lately. That I don't know if that's going to necessarily be the case. Yeah, they did backtrack today. That's good. That's good for the community, man. I really appreciate that. Haven't checked gaming news yet. Oh yeah. Yeah, you did. You just heard it here, man. Oh, okay, cool. Well, my first electric car would be Tesla or Mercedes, but I got to get a good price though, because right now it's looking steep for what you get. I wouldn't mind having that new Hummer, man. Gosh, that thing looks pretty badass, but I ain't paying no $100,000 for a Hummer, man. Nope, I already have a hard enough time spending 60 on a new truck. There were rumors about the Order sequel. That would be cool. I would love to see that. I would definitely buy that. I really hope that if they do, they have a lot more gameplay and world building in that, though. The first one was pretty good. It was just extremely short. I can't believe. I mean, like it took them 4 freaking days to come back on that, dude. Like, wow, 4 days, man. I'm glad they did it. I'm definitely glad they did it. I have a Chevy Silverado. I'm a Chevy guy, dude. I like to work on. I've been working on cars for a long time, and to me, I just feel like Chevys are better built. They're a lot more mechanic friendly. Maybe not necessarily the newer stuff that they're putting out, but anything like anything 2015 and under, I'm pretty decent about being able to work on it. Yep, I'm a Chevy fanboy. My ultimate dream job was to be a Chevy tech, but I ended up working as in maintenance for a bigger company. Now I work on basically everything. So fractions game, whatever. Oh yeah. I don't know. I mean, they might have something like that coming out, but if that's not tied, if that's a game that's going to come out on its own and not tied to the original game, I don't know if that's going to be. I don't know if that's going to be good, man. It depends. I mean, if like you can create your own character and create like a fraction, and then like go online and like try to like go and raid them and stuff like that, maybe it'll be cool. But I don't know. I don't know how that's going to work out. I would much rather have another Uncharted game than any more Last of Us. I'm kind of over The Last of Us. I mean, I would appreciate, getting my $10 upgrade for the first game, but also a new Uncharted game, but not much. See, I'm more of an Uncharted fan than I'm a Last of Us fan. I like the first Last of Us. I did like the second Last of Us, but I'm kind of over that series. I will pay for my upgrade, but that's probably about it. Too steep. Yeah, too steep for now. Oh, I spent almost $100K for both my cars. Yeah, the worst part, I had to end both my car insurance and had to sell my Camaro for them because they. Oh man. Yeah, I don't know, man. I would, when I get a little bit older and a little bit richer, I'm probably just gonna pick up a Corvette. What's up, Russell Bellamy? How you doing, man? Fortunately, I can't comment on videos again, but I can still live chat. Oh man, that sucks. What's going on? Like, are you on your phone or something, Russell? TL1 is enough for me. Yeah, gameplay is good, but it's not for me. Yeah, I mean, dude, the way they did the story in The Last of Us 2, I mean, the gameplay was good. It was still, I mean, it definitely felt smoother than the first game for sure, by far. Like, it did feel pretty good. 60 FPS patch for that game and 4K would be, like, I'd be happy with that. Oh, okay. Hey, Ahmed, how you doing, my friend? Join the channel. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. I really appreciate everybody coming and supporting the channel. Like, it's amazing. I mean, we're talking about a PlayStation. We're talking about a PlayStation thing tonight. So yeah, the chat's a little bit smaller than normal. So pretty fun though. Like, I don't know. I'm happy that they went back on that. Um, it's definitely a good change of things, with all the negativity surrounding Sony lately. Like, we finally get one good thing, and hopefully Thursday they bring out and show us what the future of PlayStation is going to look like, because that's going to put us that's going to give us a lot more clarification of what we got, going forward, what's going to happen this holiday, where things are gonna land. So I'm cautiously optimistic about it, because apparently they do have something for the holiday season, which is pretty good. I mean, they could surprise us and drop God of War, right? Yeah, bro. Not only gas is a bitch lately and had to use the dart, but my girlfriend is using it a lot because of gas. But at least I got. Sorry, man. I'm not gonna say that on live. Andrew, do you really need more subs? You're a great YouTuber. Keep it up. Oh, I need more subs. Thanks, man. I appreciate that, Gosslayer. I really do. These chats are designed for me to come and interact with my community, man. That's what I do. We sit and talk the whole time when I'm live. That's the best way I know to be able to show appreciation to you guys for supporting me, man. And that's awesome. I try to answer as many questions and interact with everybody. So, I mean, it's been pretty good. I've been playing some original Psychonauts recently. I also hope that Sony has a good show. Yeah, dude, Sony needs to come out and show us something, man. I mean, we're gamers, dude. We're freaking. We like to see that. We like the hype. That's the whole point of it. The hype is what drives us, is what keeps us going, with something to look forward to. I like to know that there's always something on the horizon. Like right now, dude, I am the freaking happiest camper in the world. Every time I get into my Xbox and I go to the store, I check it every day. Every day I get in there and I go to the store and I'm like, upcoming games, man. And I sit and hover over them and I'm like, oh boy, when's that coming out? And then I'll sit and do the math in my head and I'm like, oh yeah, dude, it's going to be great. You know what I mean? So yeah, dude, I got so many games pre-ordered. It's not even funny. Again, we're gonna have a good end of the year. Lots of stuff to play. Kicking off next week, we're gonna have Tales of Arise. We're gonna have some Deathloop. The week after that, we got Diablo 2. We've got Death Stranding. Next week, dude. Like the next couple of weeks are gonna be freaking fire for me, man. Whew, I'm gonna be playing so many games. I got WRC 10 I'm playing right now. I mean, my legs hurt so bad from being on my sim rig for hours at a time on that game. Boy, I'm talking like 4 or 5 hour settings playing that game, man. Like, are you guys surprised I can even get on here and do like content like I do? Man, it's hard keeping up with these games and the content and the full-time job, man. It's tough. That 2 weeks from being out with COVID, that really helped me really get a better handle on knocking out some of the stuff that I've been trying to play and stuff. So yeah, we're not getting no PSVR 2 in this show. Series X with Game Pass is what I went for. You get the power and the support, not complacent. Sony charging us for 60 FPS upstate. They haven't charged us for any of those, Hamid. Like they've been pretty good about just giving us 60 FPS updates and letting them max out at the 4K checkerboard. So I mean, I can't really blame them for that, but I mean, like the actual upgrades for the games to PS5, yeah, they've been charging us for those, and I think that's kind of ridiculous for old games. They should just give us that, to just show, like that good faith. But I do understand that Sony's got to pay money for the upgrade. I get it. You know what I mean? It is a business, but at the end of the day, I would really like to have some free stuff. Right now, replay of Valhalla. Yeah, dude, Valhalla is freaking pretty bad. I like that game. I do like it. I bought me the knight outfit that just came out. Oh man, it's so freaking cool. Now I play it like a different game. Now I pretend like I'm a medieval knight, dude, running around like helping people and being nice and stuff, solving all the side quests. It's pretty cool, man. I like it. Yeah, that's why I'm always waiting for a sale on video games because the pandemic lockdown was tight on money and had to budget and invest in stock and resell Trump checks. Not only my boss almost laid me off because I haven't engineered anything while playing too much games. Oh, dude. Did you pre-install Halo? No, I'm not gonna. I'll wait until it comes out. Wait until it gets closer to. I'll probably install it. The beginning of December. By the way, THQ Nordic will have a showcase as well. Dark Soldiers 4, fingers crossed. Yeah. Um, they're probably going to show some more of that Spellbound or whatever that they're redoing, that remake or whatever. Yeah, AC Valhalla is freaking such a good game. Xbox handled cross-gen backward compatibility. Oh yeah, there's no doubt about that. They did an amazing job with that, and push it forward and continuing to give us value. Yeah, that's pretty good. Origami 2, Halo, and Forza Horizon pre-installed. Yeah, I don't want them taking up all that memory if I don't need them to, because I got other games that I've got to play before those come out. So I already had to buy a second memory card for my Xbox. So yeah, I don't think Diablo 2 is going to be in Game Pass. No, that's not going to happen, Andy. Not anytime soon, anyways. Maybe a few months after launch, maybe like 6 months after launch, it might hit Game Pass. Just because I think the third one's in Game Pass, isn't it? I think Diablo 3's in Game Pass, or it has been. So it is possible. I was watching the Frog Boy video sooner. It's a huge inspiration, man. Thanks for sharing. Hey, man, no, not a problem. Not a problem, man. I'm glad that people are going back and like rewatching some of my older content, because I've literally been putting content out every single day since I've started, and that's been a goal of mine, is to continuously put out content. So and you know what, man, it's paying off. I'm growing pretty fast. There's so many games to play now compared to older years. Oh yeah, and I'm never sure what. Yeah, we're kind of spoiled, man. We are getting pretty spoiled with lots and lots and lots and lots of games to play. That is for sure. Oh wow. Boy, do you think it's Black? Oh yeah, Black Friday is always going to be good, dude. You always get, if you're buying digital or physical, man. Black Friday you usually get half price games everywhere. Everywhere does it. Even if they come out like the month before. So if you hold off, you probably get everything at half price, man. Black Friday, a lot of them, even on the digital stores. That's how I buy. That's how I buy. That's how I usually do. Like if I'm going to buy like 2 copies of the games, that's how I usually do that. I just wait till Black Friday and then I'll buy a couple copies on both systems so that I can check them out. In years when I only had a PS2 and God of War 1, and I beat it over and over and over and over again. Now games are raining. Yeah, exactly. That's why this generation, man, having Game Pass, is pretty good. Pre-installs only take up 280. Oh yeah, okay. I do have a couple of them like that. I do usually just wait till they're closer to the month. Till the beginning of the month they're going to come out. Then I go ahead and download those. Last year was pretty tough for gaming, man. Last year was a pretty hard year. Enjoyed my review of WRC 10. Did you pick it up yet? I think it's a good game, man. I think WRC 10 is probably by far the best experience I've had from any WRC game to date. I'm already way above. My times on the courses are already blowing the old ones out of the water, and I'm just driving casually right now. That's how much better the control of the car is. I'm doing casually. I do recommend a racing setup though, because it is still kind of. Xbox is killing PlayStation this generation. Flight Sim, best game ever. Oh man, where you been, Shaq? You take off for a little while, you come back, and then Flight Sim's good. We're doing good with videos, guys. I came to your videos. from King Thrash, became a subscriber. Good takes are usually spot on. That's nice, man. I appreciate that. Yeah. I mean, I like King Thrash. I I like him, but he can be like really confrontational, sometimes. But like for the most part, I mean, I don't necessarily think he's a bad guy. He's pretty cool, and he loves the PlayStation, and I get that. I used to be the same way, man. I used to watch King Thrash a lot when I was a hardcore PlayStation fanboy. Um, but then it's just like, man, I don't want to be like that no more. I don't want to be like I don't want to be that kind of I don't want to be that kind of gamer, man. I want to enjoy everything. Serve neither and love every one of them. 2018 was the best year of God of War. Yeah. I did love God of War 2018. That was great. Working on The Last of Us 2 while listening. You still haven't finished Last of Us 2, man? Last year at Target for Thanksgiving Game Pass was $20 for 3 months. Yeah, I think you might actually run into some more sales like that too. You put some serious money into your driving rig. No, man, you can actually get a mid-tier setup and it should be pretty fine. King Trash is too much. Yeah, he does get to be too much, and that's I really have stopped listening to him a lot over the years. But I mean, at first I was in that same mindset, man. I was in that same mindset. I feel like he's calmed down a lot more than he used to be, but like I was in that same like PlayStation fanboy mindset, man. It was like, wow, man. I was pretty negative back in 2017. I was all like, yeah, PlayStation is blah blah blah. And I was kind of ignorant about it. Flight Sim is just a showcase of what Series X can do. Yeah, man. The tech behind Flight Sim is the most impressive thing ever. Andy, I'm about $1,500 into this sim rig, and that's because I bought 2 previous freaking wheel setups that were, you can probably get into just over $1,000, just over $1,000 and get a decent sim rig. I got a Playseat Evolution, the Thrustmaster TX racing wheel, and the T3 PA pedals. So if you bought the TX, the leather edition with the T3 PA pedals and the Playseat, you are just under $1,000 here in America. Yeah, I asked. I was telling you $1,500, and that's because of all the extra stuff I bought and upgraded my. I grabbed me some Spracco pedals that you put in a real car. I drilled them out and I put them on my pedals. Oh, it feels so much better. They're so much nicer than what came on it. A lot lighter too, and they feel more realistic. So yeah, I've put more money. I bought a new rim for my seat. That was almost $200. Yeah, dude, I've continued to upgrade my setup, buying stuff with it. 2019 we got Jedi Fallen Order, which I did enjoy, and was left with me. Oh yeah, I definitely left wanting more of that. I definitely want a second game for Jedi Fallen Order. Xbox been rubbing my girlfriend. So X-First probably gets back. Come on, Snaggly Rock. I can't read that all live. I mean, I guess I could, but I was negative too about Xbox for 2019. That all changed. Yeah, man, I was negative about Xbox for a long time, man, and like I literally at the first to last generation wrote Xbox completely off. I was like, man, I'm not even gonna try to buy one this time. And then they bring out Forza Horizon 3 Blizzard Mountain, and I was like, okay, I'm buying one. Huh. I have a laptop that barely handles videos on YouTube. Gosh, man. See the one steering wheel box over your head. What's that? That is the Thrustmaster TX. You could get that set. That's like the cheapest set to get. It had like the plastic pedals and everything, but that was the only one that I could find physically in my state. So I had to drive out to West Jordan to pick that up, and then I ordered my pedal set from Amazon, my new racing rim and all my other stuff. I had to buy all that from Amazon. I think what changed my mind was Game Pass, to be honest. Game Pass is a freaking amazing deal. If you've only got a PlayStation 4 and you don't buy every single PlayStation 4 game like I do, then PS Now technically could possibly be pretty decent savings as well. Especially for like a casual gamers, that's probably a decent thing for them. Yeah, that was a good thing for Xbox doing that. It's been that way for a while now. So that is pretty good. You can play those free games without. So now I mean, like PlayStation still charges us for online saves, but Xbox has never charged us for online saves. Now they're not charging us for free to play games, and yeah, things are definitely getting a lot better. Bring your chair in here, Junior. Wash your hands. I'll let you play the game when I'm live. I don't care. Boy. Go grab your chair, wash your hands, and you can turn the game on. Yeah, dude, it's all right. You can play while I'm live. You just got to wash your hands and grab your chair. Oh, sure. Oh, good thing. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Boy. But I got to turn you down to 15, okay? Okay, put your chair out. You just sit right behind me. Get as close as you want. Oh. You want a Sackboy, right?
Yep.
Okay. Doom Eternal. Yeah, Doom Eternal. Boy, read it. I know how when he brings home his homework, I should do that. Like, read it, boy. That's so bad. Dude, this freaking Sackboy is actually pretty fun. Junior's really eating it up. There you go, man.
Thank you.
Boy. Tell everybody what you think of it. Is it good?
Yeah.
You like it?
Yeah.
Are you going to keep playing it?
Yeah.
Okay. It's a good game, man. We got our money. Yeah, dude, Sackboy's pretty fun. It's literally like playing a Mario game. So yeah, it's pretty good. No headphones for 3D audio. Don't know if Sackboy actually has it. I don't actually need that no more. The beta update actually has 3D audio through my TV now. So yeah, you have to set your controller out a little ways, and then the TV will make a sound, and then it'll give you 3D audio for that space. It's actually not pretty bad. It actually works pretty good. I still think the Dolby audio, the Dolby Atmos, is a little bit better. I like this. I mean, they're pretty close. They are pretty close, but it is freaking pretty cool, man. It is pretty cool. You can't wait for Jedi Fallen Order Part 2. I hope it's going to be called Jedi Rising Order. The first scene has to be him contacting other Jedi. Yeah, I think that would definitely be pretty good. Yeah. 3D audio for headphones. Recent update added 3D audio for speakers too. I think. Yeah, we got 3D audio for speakers too with the beta 3. I think it's beta 3.1 right now too. I've gotten 3 updates on it already since I've been in the beta program. See you later, Andrew. I'm about to play. Oh yeah, you have fun, Russell. I appreciate you coming, man. Have you had any issues with this? No, nothing yet. It's been fine. Everything's working just great. Sackboy or Astrobot is better, or Psychonauts 2. Ooh, gosh, man. Me and Junior played through Psychonauts 2. We thought it was freaking fire. Sackboy, you think Sackboy's better than Psychonauts 2?
No, I think they're both equally great.
He thinks they're both equally great. So I think we're good on both of those. And I can't imagine Kratos in modern day. I think he would be really annoyed. Look at all these pussies everywhere. What the hell? This guy's supposed to be a man, but he's a pussy. I could just see Kratos everywhere. Oh my gosh, man. You call yourself a man? Yeah, thanks, Russ. I appreciate you, bro. Oh gosh, I could just see it, man. Kratos, boy, you can't work a 40-hour week. What's wrong with you guys? Oh gosh, that is pretty funny, man. No, I bought the DDP. I got the Samsung 980 Pro. It only showed me like a 5,600 megabyte read speed though. I'm about to finish Psychonauts 2. The context of that game is definitely for older folks, but the whimsy of the worlds would probably still entertain younger. Definitely, it is definitely built for older people, man. Like, I think I understood stuff a lot more than Junior did, but yeah, I mean, there is like that one questionable part, like at the end or whatever, but that I was like, oh boy, I don't know if I really want Junior exposed to this right now, but I mean, it's all right. I think it went right over his head, so that was good. See, Dreamcast guy defending the plea. Oh no, I have not. He's defending it. Dreamcast guy. Oh, dude, Dreamcast guy is a freaking PlayStation fanboy, dude. I mean, it's obvious. Like, I used to watch him, and then it's like the more and more, like, he just started going way freaking to the PlayStation. I'm like, dude, whatever, man. Okay. Jedi Fallen Order Cal was meant to wear a hoodie or have all outfits have hoodies. Could have been better, but I guess game couldn't handle hoodies. Oh yeah, couldn't handle the physics of them or something. Maybe. I hope they do have hoodies in the new one, or at least the robes, like the Jedi robes. Did you like Astrobot? I did. I think Astrobot was all right. I never finished it. I've been playing it a lot though. I think Kratos would be mad if Boy brings a bitch home, and I don't know. I don't think he'd care. I don't think Kratos would care about that because that's what Kratos used to do in all the games. Mash the freaking X button. Mash the X button. Would you remember that? Rift Apart is definitely. I don't know. I think they're equal, Shaq. I think they both serve the same market pretty well. I think they were both pretty good. Maybe for kids. Yeah, I think they're both really good for the kid thing. I don't know. Psychonauts 2 did have more like they were saying earlier, did have more of the adult humor to it. So I did like that one, a lot more. Dreamcast guy upgrades his wall of virgin. Oh my gosh, I know for sure. Oh damn, yeah, that dude is something different, man. He's like, look at all these cases I have, man. They're so great. I'm like, look at all the boxes I got, man. I just go and grab these boxes, man, out of the dumpster of rich people's houses, and I stick them on my shelves at home. I mean, clearly you can see my systems right there, and the boys playing the game right now on our PlayStation 4 Pro. Oh, dang. Is my son saying PS5 better? What do you think PS5 is better than the Xbox? He said no. What do you think of the graphics on this game? Were they as good as Psychonauts?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's good. Blowing the controller, boy. He does like it. What do you think about the controller, Junior? Do you like that controller?
Yeah.
He likes it. He thinks it's good. He likes it. He definitely likes this game, man. This game is like probably his favorite PlayStation game ever now. He saw this. I was playing it, and he walked past the door, and he looked at it, and he's like, He walks in, and he stands up for a second, and he's looking at it, and he's like, I was like, you want to play it, dude? And he's like, yeah, I think I do. So he started playing it. I was like, all right, man. We've been playing it for the last couple of days. So, in God of War 2018, there was going to have time of day and having a break with your son and eating food, but they cut it. Oh, yeah? I didn't know that. Boy, smash the X button until you get past Ripped apart, not as targeted toward adults like the older RC games. Somniac played it very safe in regards to story and game. They should have kept it, more. I don't think that's true, Shaq. I definitely don't think that's true. Hasler's Playroom. Psychonauts. Oh, yeah. Have you had any issues with it? No, nothing. I haven't had any problems with it yet. No stick drift, no nothing. But I don't think I'm at 400 hours yet, though. Your man, Dreamcast guy, gets more games in a year than anyone he talks to. That's pretty funny, dude. Oh my gosh. Elden Ring's gonna have time of day and dynamic weather. Nice. Dreamcast guy's a Nintendo fanboy. Yeah, he does cream himself every time a Nintendo new Pokemon game comes out. Dude, I just got the new Pokemon game and I just gotta tell you how terrible this is. I don't really. I'm like, oh, dude. He comes out. That's the one thing I don't like about Dreamcast guys. He'll come out and he'll do a glowing review of something, and then 2 days later he's out complaining about it. I'm like, dude, why are you complaining? Why are you knocking this game that you just said was great? Like knocking it. I'm like, dude, like, whatever. I hate that about it. And, I think Dreamcast guy is more of a unicorn. I don't know. I don't necessarily agree with him. Rarely. I never really agree with Dreamcast guy most of the time, guys. Dreamcast guy gets more games than he does. I don't know, man. See, that's why I'm pretty sly about it. I just buy all my games digitally, bro. That way you can't see my wall of. Why is everybody leaving, man? We're talking about Dreamcast guys, so everybody's leaving the chat. What the heck, man? It's not cool. Wait, who else is on right now, man? Who else is on doing lives? I'm just joking. Yeah, I think Riders Republic should be free to play, or at least have a discovery mode in it, like the Assassin's Creed games. I do think that game should be free to play. Delusion of Grandeur. You're here. You're just listening in. I don't see you say anything lately. Frog Boy, I have kids. Frog Boy, I have kids. Dreamcast guy has no kids. Yeah, that's true. And he looks kind of old, huh? Clearly, I have freaking kids. There's one sitting behind me, man. So
I got face cleanser.
I got face cleanser for that too.
For that old look.
I'm old. Give it some kid. People have kids. Oh, that's so bad, dude. Yeah, they're. Never mind. I'm not gonna get into that, bro. I live in Utah, man. There's a lot of gay people here that have kids. Oh man. Dreaming about it. Oh man, that's so bad. If we keep talking about Dreamcast guy the way they are, we're gonna have a Griffin gaming video about me, dude. Oh man. I'm telling you guys, this Sackboy actually looks pretty freaking good, man. Like, this game's pretty fun. Like, it's pretty good. I do not feel bamboozled buying Sackboy at all. Like I'm 100% content with that purchase. That game is pretty good. I just practiced making them. Oh man, not me, man. I got a whole bunch of kids.
Half a basketball team.
I have half a basketball team full of kids, bro. And I'm a granddaddy. Does your son also like the Series S? Yeah, he's more of a Switch guy, man. Junior likes Switch, man. He's like a freaking Mario freaking fan from no other, man. Like he's a new Mario game comes out and he's like, we gotta get it. It's the last Switch game we play. Last one I was playing was Monster Hunter Rise. He's got an Xbox One S. And she's got the Series S. We were thinking about getting him because he's not really big into Xbox. Like, I mean, he'll play it, but he's not really. I think he likes the idea of it. I think he would be more. I think he's more of a PlayStation kid, to tell you the truth. You like PlayStation and Nintendo more, right? He likes that Jap. He's the Jap. He's a Jap gamer. He has the Xbox, but I don't think he's turned his Xbox on in forever. In the last time, you should get him an original 64. Yeah, I know. I heard something about Game Boy and Game Boy Advance coming to the Switch. Games coming to the Switch in the marketplace or whatever. If that's the case, I'm buying every single Game Boy Advance Castlevania game ever freaking made. Like, I'm going to buy them all. Like, right when they get on there. I will buy them all. Yeah, it's OLED. I'm probably going to be doing an update video on my OLED TV here in a few days. Maybe I'll do it this weekend because I think it's been 2 months now since I've had it. So I'm thinking about doing an update video on this because this is the Vizio H1 OLED, and I am pretty freaking happy with this TV, guys. It's been a pretty dang good TV. I was so close to having one kid on time, but she had time a month. Oh, we went. Oh man. How many Castlevania? I think there was Circle of Moon, Despair, and then I think there's like 3 or 4 of them. They play a lot more like Symphony of the Night. Oh no, I already got those. I already have those ones. There's there's 3 of them that you can get on the Xbox right now. You can get Castlevania Lords of Shadow 1, Lords of Shadow 2, and then Castlevania Lords of Shadow. It's a 2D side-scrolling one. I don't necessarily remember the name of it, but I have all 3 of those as well. And then I have Castlevania Symphony of the Night. But I'm talking about on the Switch, Godslayer. If they bring Game Boy Advance games to Switch, there's 3 of them. There's like 2 or 3 of them that I definitely am going to buy right when they get on that store. Mario Kart and GoldenEye is still my top 64 games of all time. Yeah. I liked that one Castlevania that was on 64, the first one with Richter, with Simon. I think it was Simon. I think Simon was in that one. I liked the first one. I didn't really like the second one. There was a lot of good games on 64, man. There was Mario. Mario was pretty good. We had Donkey Kong that was pretty good. I mean, I was still, like 15 or 16 when that came out? Or 14 or something? Like, I was still pretty young, man, so I was still kind of into those games. We had the Cruis'n USA games, man. Those were freaking badass. Oh, now, yeah. Okay. Is GoldenEye on the Switch? No, I don't think it is. Can't find Lords of Shadows 1 and 2 for my PS3, but I'm too lazy. Oh, you can find them? Yeah, I'd just get them on your Xbox. Well, I don't know, man. It would probably be all right playing them on native, but this TV right here upscales it, so it looks pretty good still, and adds auto HDR support to both of those games, so they look pretty good. I've noticed that with the auto HDR, If you go into the game's brightness and turn it all the way down, it tends to look better. I figured that out on Batman, on the Batman game, because that looks freaking amazing on this. I would appreciate it if more developers would just start bringing Fidelity FX, super resolution to some of these games, because there's a lot of things that they could definitely do. Series V has to be tight. Oh gosh. I mean, that would be nice if it was Series X power and just didn't have a disc. I would probably bought that. Had I had that option. Oh man. What about is anybody else in here interested in like any kind of sim racing stuff at all? True Series X Digital Edition for Corner would be a steal though. Yeah, that is freaking pretty good, man. What game is that playing? Another Jeff B. Bamboozle Sony's. Yes. Actually, it is Sackboy, but I don't think it's I don't think I was bamboozled on this one. This is probably one of the better value in PlayStation games I've gotten so far. Actually, we've been playing this. We've been playing this for like 3 days now. Me and Junior have been playing it, a couple hours at a time, and we're nowhere near done with this game. So I'm actually feeling pretty good about it. I like it. He likes it. And this actually has pretty decent haptic feedback, dude. Like you can feel all the bass in this level and stuff. You can feel that bass in the controller, right? Yeah, it's pretty cool. This is actually a good one, man. It looks sharp. It looks really clean. It's pretty fun to play, man. While I play F1 GT and mostly Forza like 80% of the time. Nice. I'm telling you guys, pick up that WRC10, man. Play through that. It's so fun. Such a better game than ever before. Xbox Series Y console. Xbox Series. Why are we even making another one? Oh, I'm just I'll tell you what, the HDR on this game looks so good on my on this OLED. It looks beautiful. Oh man, did you get Smash J? You can kind of see it in the TV. Splat. I hope you didn't have to blow in the sack. Do I buy games like a game you already own again or something? LOL? What do you mean? You can turn down the difficulty on it, Andy. I don't like. I'm trying to figure out what you're talking about. Do I buy it on both consoles? Sometimes, yeah. I do buy the games on both consoles sometimes, especially when they're like, "Oh, well, this is running better on the PlayStation 5." So I'm like, "All right, well, let's see." It's not necessarily hard, Andy. You definitely have to practice. I hope you didn't have. You're definitely gonna have to practice. More practice is gonna make you a lot better. It's definitely a skill. Like once you get a racing setup, a sim setup, it completely changes the experience from playing a game to actually playing a to actually like driving a real car and gaining skills as you're doing it. Like it does get better. It will be pretty rough when you're first starting out. Like there was a long time before I could beat my performance with a controller. But now, dude, I can't even keep up with myself on a controller. I can't do it. it's too hard now. I'm so much better, so much more efficient and faster on my racing setup than I ever was on a controller. I'll give you an example. The Last of Us 2 or 3 copies. Oh, I will buy one copy and possibly pay for the upgrade. And I will be buying my third copy of Grand Theft Auto 5 in November. I'm going to live stream gameplay on the new Xbox games because if you do, All Pony will join and watch. Yeah, I'll live stream Forza Horizon 5. I will definitely do that. God of War 3 Remastered. So I have it on my PS3. But now I got it on. I did buy that one. I did buy that one a couple times. Yeah, dude, I do buy some. I do end up buying a lot of games over again, especially if they get updated for the next consoles. That's why I prefer the updates. That's why I kind of prefer the Xbox. Them just upgrading our games for free. That's pretty cool.
And to restart the level, lives.
You lost all your lives, but now you.
Very complicated.
But now you know how to play it. I think the last one I bought a new copy of was what was that? The Reckoning. It just came out on Xbox THQ game. Oh man, I forgot the name of it already, guys. Oh damn, I didn't enjoy GTA 5. Got it for PS3, played it a week, and was done with it. Guess GTA ain't my taste. Yeah, I still haven't even finished the main campaign of that game. I'm just buying it for the graphics. On free that weekend on release date. Okay, yeah, we can definitely do that. Playing live, that'll be fun. Is it all like time trials, WRC10? I mean, you just racing the track, not other cars. Yeah, it's time trial basically. That's how rally works. You'll just go in succession or whatever. So basically, you can set it to quick play, so you can just do your time trials, or you can start a career and play through a career. I would suggest if you're new to it, probably start with WRC2 cars and learn that way. Yeah, Kingdom of Amalur. That's the Reckoning. That's the one I bought. That's the last one I bought a second copy of. It looks pretty dang good, man. It looks good on my Xbox. So yeah, WRC10 is a really good game, Andy, and it's definitely fun. Oh man, I ruined that pin. Yeah. Frogboy X1. It's just Frogboy X1. Not the gaming's not on there. Just Frogboy X1. I hate time trials in video games, especially puzzle stuff. Yeah, there's no puzzling in it. It's just straight up driving. You're just trying to get from one end of the track to the end. And you just keep those times, and then you basically try to master the track, not race other people. The whole point of rally is to master the track, to be faster than everybody else on the track. Rally's probably the easiest one to. Rally's definitely more difficult, but it's also more rewarding at the same time. I appreciate rally racing a lot more than going around the track in circles. I enjoy going around the track in circles too, but you know what I mean? Rally racing is pretty dang fun, especially sim rally racing. Oh boy. Yeah. A wave, but there needs to be no timer. Yeah. For me, gaming either has to either has to help me build skills or have a really good story or just really fun gameplay for me to really get invested in it. That's why I like big open world games. Those give me a lot to do. And if I don't like the gameplay or the game, I can just explore the world to get my money's worth. I struggled so much with Gran Turismo 4 back on PS2. It was a pain to drive. Yeah, it definitely was. If you switch to the D-pad, it was a lot easier to play that. What's going to be my first racing series? I'm going to pick up on Horizon. Probably off-road. I usually do the off-road stuff. That's my favorite in the Forza games, and then I do and then I'll do the head-to-head and stuff. I'm looking forward to this new Forza, man. Playing that with my wheel setup, dude, is gonna be so fun. Especially if they've made the handling far more realistic, I'll be very happy with that. But if they made it more arcadey, oh man, that might turn me off a little bit because I like Forza Horizon 4 as it is. If they go way more arcadey, oh man, I'll probably just break out the controller and play it then if it's going to go arcadey. Hopefully it has two. Hopefully it has both. I like the cross country. I like the trailblazing. I like the freaking the rally sections. Oh man, yeah, like all of that stuff is really fun in Forza Horizon. Don't know if I could switch the D-pad. Yeah, you could have. I think if you just start using the D-pad, I don't even think you had to switch. I think you could either use one or other. I think you could use both. I can't do racing games on a PlayStation controller unless I'm doing it with the D-pad. Are you hyped for the new Need for Speed? I don't. Yeah, sometimes I am, sometimes I'm not. I don't know, dude. If the new Need for Speed launches and they freaking stick us with a half-baked game like they did with Heat, I won't ever buy another one again. How is simulation driving in Horizon 4? I stick to arcade style driving at high difficulty. I don't know if there's like an actual sim. Oh yeah, there is a simulation mode. It feels pretty good on the wheel. It feels pretty good on the wheel setup. It definitely feels good. I like street racing. I was like Fast and Furious. I agree with that. Boy, arcade is bad. The other biggest open world game that I'm looking forward to that has driving in it is going to be Test Drive Unlimited Crown, Solar Unlimited Crown. That one there has that's going to use the driving model from WRC 9 or 10. So that game is going to be freaking fire. That game's going to be fire, dude. It's going to be so good. Heat wasn't good, too flat. Yeah, I thought Heat was fine playing through it. Like I was like, all right, whatever. But then when it ended, I was like, that's it. There's nothing more to do. It's not fun anymore. And the 30 frames a second, man, that just with no update for next gen, I was completely baffled that they couldn't do something with that game. I mean, I heard that they're changing this. Yeah, I played the Burnout series, dude. I used to love that stuff. Burnout Paradise, I got that one. So the older Burnouts, I used to love doing that, like the wreck pile-ups and stuff. Man, that shit was so fun. So fun. Did you die again, Junior?
Yes.
Is it hard?
Yes, the level was very, very hard.
Seto Corsa Competizione 10 feet is one hell of a game, but I highly, highly, highly recommend you buy a wheel setup. NASCAR Heat, I've never really been like a major NASCAR because the ovalness of the track, Andy, it's never really appealed to me. I like to have turns and all kinds of stuff, having to slow down and stuff like that. So I've never really gotten into NASCAR as much. Burnout 3 Takedown was my favorite selling. Oh, Burnout was so good, man. Burnout Revenge, Burnout freaking yeah, dude, I love Burnout. There's some games out there now. They're gosh, what were those ones? They're made by the same guys that do Burnout, but they're I don't remember the names of them, but you can buy them now. Crash Test or something, Test Crash or something. I don't know. Yeah, a set of course of Competenzione is getting a free Series X update. Viable at all? Yeah, it is viable. If you do end up buying it 10 feet, I'll show you the settings that I have for it. If you play it, you have to on a Settle Corsa, you have to hold the thumbstick directly center as you're driving and kind of rotate it from side to side to be more consistent with your turns. But it is a little touchy, but I think you'd be able to. I mean, it is doable. It is playable. I was trying to figure that out for somebody else, and yeah, I figured out how to set the controller up to where it would work. The packaging, oh yeah, dude, light freaking years away, dude. Woo. So good, Christian. Welcome back. They ain't that good. Test Crash, yeah, I know them. Okay, yeah. I only bought and played the first one. I got a little ways into it. I thought it was kind of all right, but not the visual style that I was looking for. Burnout Paradise was awesome. Yeah, I got Burnout Paradise, the upgraded version. It's pretty fun. Yeah, Burnout 3 and like Revenge and stuff, those were the better ones. I do like Paradise, but I like those other ones better. I hope they put the new Porsche 992, 911 Turbo S on Forza Horizon 5. They probably will. They're probably gonna have a lot of cars in that game, I bet. Music and gameplay, everything was perfect. My record was 111 takedowns on road rage. Dang, man. That's pretty good. I don't remember what mine was. I played so many games in between. I remember sitting there playing those and playing Need for Speed, playing Gran Turismo. Dude, I played everything. Test drives, everything I could get my hands on. Project Gotham Racer. Yeah, all of those games were just amazing. Juice 2. Those games were fun. How is it compared to Forza Horizon 4? I use default controls of Forza Horizon 4. I have no issue with it, to be honest. It's definitely a little. It's going to be a learning curve. 10 feet. It's definitely going to be a learning feat because you can't flick the controller, and you have to use pretty pretty small movement. You know what I mean? You'll have to train yourself how to use it a little bit. Had to take a big basket of a washer apart, replace parts, clean it, and install because my other one broke. That's why I was gone. Oh, yeah, dude. Freaking hate having to build washers, man. I just throw them away and buy new ones. I was no live Burnout 3, LOL. Oh, damn. Are there any good budget wheels out there? Yeah, you can. If you're gonna play games like if you're not gonna play Rally. Then you can get like the TMX version. You can get those pretty cheap. I would just go for a mid-tier setup though, 10 feet. You'll be fine. You won't have that. You won't have that. It won't leave you wanting if you just get a TMX or TX like I got. Yeah, you'd be fine, man. I pre-ordered Need for Speed Rivals for PS3. Now I see it for like $5. Dude, I got Need for Speed Rivals. That was the first game I bought on my PlayStation 4. When I first got my PlayStation 4, that was the first game I bought. Yeah, if you go ahead and pick it up, 10 feet. If you need help, just hit me up, man. I can give you those settings for it. I think you'll be all right. It's all right. It's pretty decent. You just can't floor it. You just can't floor it and stuff, man. You gotta be pretty touchy with it because it's like an actual simulator, a racing simulator. If you get like the older Assetto Corsa, yeah, that one's a little bit different. You can play that one a lot more. That one's a little more forgiving than Assetto Corsa Competizione. Assetto Corsa Competizione is a legit racing simulator, and it fills one. It's got the best driving on console to date. Oh yeah, I love Midnight Club. Called Minute of Islands. Had good reviews on Xbox. Nice. Yeah, I haven't played that one. Midnight Club is so good. It's quite good. Sadly, game was crashing on PS3 after some hours of play. Yeah. I bought it on PS4, so I was pretty happy with that one. It was pretty good. I remember playing that one on my Vita, streaming it to my Vita while my wife was watching TV. That was pretty fun. And then Need for Speed, the Need for Speed reboot, that one was pretty good too. I liked that one, but then Payback was stupid, and then Heat was half and half. I kind of liked it, but I wish they would have continued supporting it more. I played a lot of that Need for Speed Rivals when it came out, man. That online mode, like being a cop and chasing people down, was so fun. Nope, it was a pretty solid experience on the PS4. I didn't have any problems with it. I actually still have it downloaded, I think, on my PlayStation 5 now, and I've gotten on there and I've played it a little bit on there. I really wish they would remake that one. That one would be pretty fun. And I've got the new. I got the Need for Speed. I did buy that Need for Speed Hot Pursuit or Most Wanted or whatever one that they remastered and brought out. I bought that one too. What's your top new cars to drive and race? I know you said that. And Sam, I can't wait to white body that bitch because I like it. Hell yeah. I like to drive, like I said, I like to drive the McLarens. In Forza, I like that Jeep Trailcat. That's pretty fun to drive for the off-road stuff. I drive all of the tuned. There's the Audi Rally B series that I drive. I've got a lot of BMWs. I like driving the BMWs. I've got a lot of Lamborghinis. I got a lot of cars in there that I do have a lot of cars in there I like driving. How was my time with rims? Rims is all right. I think they could have. It needs more content, to tell you the truth. It does need more content. I do enjoy the game, and it's definitely a step up from other Kiloton bike games. But if I had to recommend a bike game for you, Andy, I'd probably say pick up Ride 4. Ride 4 is going to have a lot of content. And get the Ride 4 version that has, get the deluxe version that comes with all the stuff when you can find it on sale. I was killing people online until they rage quit. LOL, Shockwave, and yes. Yeah. I was pretty freaking beast with that cop as a cop, man. I love playing that game. I just plan on driving Toyotas and AMG. I use the Warthog off-road. Oh, nice. Yeah, I have the Warthog, but I've never even driven it on there. I like that Trailcat, man. That thing's a beast. And there's like a Chevy drift truck. It's the exact same truck I have as the S10 or the Chevy Silverado drift truck. Yeah, I drive that one too. Are you guys still playing Forza Horizon 4 a lot? I was on it the other day. I was thinking about making a video for it. I was trying to create like a rally course in there down by the castle on the beach. If you drive all the way down there and you turn up and you go up the rock creek or the creek bed, that's a pretty decent. It's a pretty decent rally course. Yeah, it does definitely look better than the ones in Halo. That's for sure, man. Yeah, I played Twisted Metal a long time ago. I thought it was fine. I mean, it was like PlayStation 1. I did play the one Twisted Metal Black on the PlayStation 2 as well, but I never really loved Twisted Metal as much as I love Destruction All Stars. Like Destruction All Stars is great. I love it. I played a total of like 25 minutes of that game. I more than got my money's worth because it was free. It was free on my PS Plus. Oh, Twisted Metal 3 was the best one on PS1? Probably. I can agree with that. Frog, I want to tune into your channel when you do a live reaction for these game presentations, but the video is always running at 20 FPS. They don't stick around. It's a video setting issue. On my end, so on this thing that I'm streaming through here, game, it's supposed to be streaming at 1080p, 60 frames a second. Yeah, like this. Am I at 20 frames a second right now? Or is it just when I switch over to the other thing, when I share my screen? I'll have to look. I'll have to look next time I'm doing it. I played Driver a lot on PS1. Driver was a good game, dude. I like that new one, that one that they did, Driver San Francisco. I wish they would bring back Driver, and I wish they would bring back. There was this game that Atari made. It was called Stunt Driver back on PlayStation 2. The first one, I wish they would remake that game. It would be so freaking cool. And I stopped because the last update was 2 to 3 months ago. I think they're re-releasing the Drip League cars. Oh yeah, I still play it every once in a while. No, Destruction All Stars is still getting content. I will check that out, game. I don't know. You should check your VODs. It's not you that is 20 FPS. It is the presentation. We are all watching together. That is running very low refresh rate. Okay, I'll have to figure that out. I thought it was just restreaming the way it was streaming. Because when I'm watching it on my screen on my computer game, it's running perfect. You know what I mean? So I thought that pass through was being perfect for you guys too. So I don't know, man. Maybe we should try to figure that out tonight, or on my next stream or something. We should try to figure that out. Because I don't know. Even when I was showing the other things today, like or the videos earlier about like the controller teardowns and stuff, were they doing that 20 frames a second? My remake list: Burnout 3, Twisted Metal 3, Crash Bash, Black PS2. Yeah, I know what Black is. I want them to remake Tenchu 1, Tenchu 2. I want a lot of games from PS1 remade and expanded, to tell you the truth. Arc the Lad. Like Siphon Filters. Yeah, we're fixing time for the PlayStation Showcase if you're going to live stream it. Yeah, I'm in a live stream and I'm coming home early about it. Yeah, I was complaining about it. Oh, today when we were doing that? Yeah, I don't know. Let me bring up a video and let's see if we can fix this. I'm gonna share the screen. Okay. Now let me find a video.
It's here. The new Sam.
The best aspect of these two PS5 cooling fans is that they are simply incompetent. They're not both incompetent. and malicious. And so the hardest part of this review was just determining, is it fair to call these a scam?
Okay.
So we're going to go with basically a scam, but lacking one key element, which is malice. Instead, they're just sort of stupid. So this is a PS5 cooling base. We've tested these thermally. We've still got our thermocouples wired up to the PS5. So we ran
Okay,
very
is that
controlled
running?
tests for all of this, including acoustics, which are absolutely terrible on especially this one. Acoustics
Okay,
and
let me
thermals.
check this out on my
And
phone.
the level
I'm gonna
of
check this out on my phone.
design and aptitude
See what it's
is
doing.
mind-boggling. So this one blows air up and into basically a solid base. We'll show that in a minute. And this one is actually even worse. So this on the packaging shows cool air comes in, indicated by a blue arrow, of course. That means the air is cold. And it comes into the fans and goes into the back of the console. Well, let's take a look at a few things. This is the back of the console. So that's the cooling device. The fans are, in fact, positioned to pull air in that way and push it that way. And you attach it to the back. That's where the exhaust comes out. That's not where intake goes. So we're reviewing these today. Before that, this video is brought to you by the Corsair 4000D Airflow case. We recently reviewed the Corsair 4000D Airflow as a return to high-performance cases by Corsair. It also talked about its attention to detail on color matching the individual components of the case. The 4000D Airflow is marketed as an affordable, performance-focused chassis with ease of installation features like refined cable management routing and pathways. Learn more about the Corsair 4000D Airflow at the link in the description below. So these fans are from a pop-up company on Amazon called KJH. I bought this one for about $18, $19, and I bought two of them actually, because that was listed under a different brand, but it's the same exact product, the same packaging, and it also says KJH on it. A different brand on Amazon. And we bought this one. This thing was $40 for the. It's not $40 of stuff. So that's what you get. Nice. Oh, I would say that was worth the $40. But this is a piece of plastic that goes here for the digital edition. So there's that. So this has got two fans here. You can see that since we're looking at the cable side and the back of the hub, the air is going to be coming up, but doesn't really have anywhere to get the air from. So the bottom is mostly blocked off by plastic. But the real problem is not this. The real problem is that you mount the bottom of the PS5 on top of those two fans.
You mean like?
Let's get this plate off.
How about now? Even if I ever get a PS5, I won't open it inside. LOL. Any of my consoles and joysticks are supposed to be. Let's try this again. See, that looks like I don't know, man. I think it's the way that YouTube is compressing it. That might be because I'm like streaming to YouTube and then I'm like restreaming a stream from YouTube. Maybe if I download the video directly. But then I won't be able to react. I would have to like, I don't know, guys. How about that? Let's try that. See if I can just set it like that. I don't know, guys. This is weird. Yeah. I don't know, guys. I have no clue. I do not know, man. Don't know how to switch. I don't know how to change that. I don't know how to fix it. It's gonna bug me if my stream is gonna be terrible. Like, that really sucks. I don't know, guys. Hopefully it's not gonna be terrible like that next time. I think it's a YouTube thing. I mean, I've watched other people's streams and they're never that bad. I don't know. Might be because I'm running my laptop on. It might be because I'm running my laptop on Wi-Fi. It's a big deal to me when I want to watch a game review. And it's unintended glory and it's choppy frames. Yeah, I completely agree, man. I completely agree, Dane. Mellow Wolf, welcome to the show, man. Thanks. Appreciate that. We like us some Aussies here, man. Do a lot of driving on rally games in Aussie. and I flew over Australia in Microsoft Flight Simulator. That was a pretty long drive or flight. Yeah, that took a long time. I didn't realize that Australia was really that big, man. Oh wow. You can rewatch it trailer by trailer when it's uploaded. Yeah, but that's not the same thing as like reacting to everything like up front. Because that does suck. I mean, on my end, I'm watching it and it's looking pretty good. You gotta miss the live show, LOL. Yeah. Don't want to do that, and I don't want it to be terrible for you guys either, because that really sucks, man. Yeah, I didn't. That was insane to me. I did not realize just how big that Australia was. That's insane. I started at like an airport on the East Coast, and I flew and flew and flew all the way. I was like, wow. Shit, bro. You can always rewatch it later. Okay, that would just be. Yeah, Australia. I know. Well, I know it. I know it was, but I just never imagined. Well, if you've never been to anywhere else, you know what I mean. Like, you kind of just get the picture of the map or whatever, and Australia always looks a bit smaller than America, but obviously it's clearly bigger than America. You know what I mean? Like, it looks pretty freaking big. When you're actually there playing the game, that's insane, guys. Yeah, I didn't think it was going to take that long. Nice. Yeah, dude, Sony's just, they're nickel and diming us, man. I think they're just trying to get, I think they're just trying to get as much money as they possibly can right now out of the gate, like they did with the PlayStation 3. It just feels like PlayStation 3 all over again, man. It feels like they are nickel and diming us, hardcore fans, and then once they're done with that, then they're going to go out to the casuals. They're going to drop the price of the console. They're going to do, I don't know, man. The first time I didn't feel nickel and dimed was with the PlayStation 4 generation. How they came out $100 cheaper and like it was better and stuff. Like, I felt really good about the beginning of PlayStation 4 generation, but now it's like, wow, yeah, try Canada. Yeah, I've been flying around in Canada. The last flight I took was over Tsushima Island. over Iki Island, and then I crashed into Tsushima Island. That was so fun, dude. Oh man. Talk to Dreamcast guy, ask him why ask him why do you defend Sony? Yeah. He uses the O, huh? That's so funny, dude. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that video that you saw, Mellow Wolf, man, that thing blew up yesterday, man. It blew up. Yeah, they reversed the forbidden. Yeah, it had an $80 cross-gen upgrades planned for God. Oh yeah, I bet you they did too, man. I know they did. They were gonna freaking try to milk us for every freaking penny they could get, and then they were gonna be like, oh yeah, well here you go, now it's on sale, like everything else is on sale, man. Yeah, it just sucks. I bought Returnal the day it came out, man. I said in my review, I was like, this game's worth $50. It's a $50 game, and then boom, now it's $50. They dropped it down to $50 for like some sell or something, and I was like, They dropped Ratchet and Clank down to $60, and I said that was a fair price for that. I feel like they're nickel and diming us, man, and I really wish they would stop doing that. I don't mind the $70 or whatever too much, but at the same time, like nickel and diamond everybody for upgrades and just I don't know. It's getting bad. This is the worst I've ever seen PlayStation act. I don't even think they were this bad at PlayStation 3. PlayStation 4, they came out swinging. They were really consumer friendly throughout the whole generation. And then the PlayStation 4 Pro is when I went to, $125. Yeah, that's ridiculous. And I'm sitting here crying about my $70. No, I'm just joking. I don't really mind the $70 price, but just the nickel and diamond, it feels kind of scummy, the way they're doing it. Maybe nobody buys PS5 games. I don't know. Sackboy was $60, $59.99. So that was a cross-gen game that they said got a free upgrade or whatever. So it was the same price basically. So I don't understand why they just don't make the price of Forbidden West $60, because that's probably what it was going to be. When it first came out, was just $60. Honestly, to tell you the truth, I don't feel like they should be $70 if they're a last gen game. If they're a cross gen game, I do not think they deserve the $70 price tag, because basically all we're really getting is a little bit better visuals, with haptic feedback and maybe 60 frames a second. So I don't feel like, if it's not a next gen only game, I don't think we should be paying that next gen price. I think we should be paying the regular price for it and then just get those upgrades for free. I've only bought one PS5 game so far. I have 50 Switch games and Game Pass. It's just crazy value. My PS5 is going to be exclusive. Yeah, exactly. Andrew, did you pre-order Valhalla? Yes, I did. It was $60. $60. Well, I bought the $100 version, but yeah, it was $60 just for the regular one. I have it on PS4 and PS5 and Xbox Series X. That game's got cross save, so that's pretty cool, man. I can play it on one of them and then switch over and just keep playing on the other one. So it's pretty cool. The only thing that sucks is I can't have my PlayStation hooked up to the TV behind me, or my Xbox hooked up to the TV behind me, and my PS5 on this one, and have it at the same place in the world at the same time. So that kind of sucks. I have to literally use a different my other online thing to get on there. I pre-ordered it $60 PS4. Yeah, it was the same price. It was a free upgrade. And that's what I'm saying. Sony should have just went that way. If it was a PS4 game, they should have just given us the updated PS5 version for free. They shouldn't have charged us any more money for any of those for any of those cross-gen games. That's just dumb. It doesn't make any sense.
Stop.
You need 50 of those, right?
I know. I was like, that's get more, but I'm just stumped.
No, you got one here. You got one there you can get. We'll get back in your rocket ship and go back to the earlier worlds and see if you're still missing some there. Because you got 47, so you need 3 more. You need that one and that one. And yeah, you're going to have to go back to the first world. Or you're going to have to get enough to unlock this one. How many to unlock this? Stand on that one. Oh, it doesn't tell you? Yeah, you're going to have to go get more. So go back to the first world and do those ones and see if we missed anything.
Yeah.
I pre-ordered it, $60 PS4. Oh, crazy thing is people still defending Sony on Twitter. Oh yeah, man, that's ridiculous. Saying, oh well, Forbidden West is not launch title, so they don't have the. Yeah, that's dumb, man. That is so dumb. Like, I mean, I kind of get that, and they could have just went forward with that, but the PR on that was just going to get so bad because we were blowing it up, man. That video that I made on it went viral. I don't know. I think Horizon is not a big thing. I mean, like, I'm pretty sure people would have got over it by the time it launches in February. They probably would have forgot about it, especially after the show on Thursday. But at the same time, yeah, I don't know. I'm glad they did it. I'm glad they went back on that because, yeah, dude, I don't think PS4 owners should have to pay $80 for that game just to have dual entitlement. That was crap, especially after they said it was free. I mean, that doesn't make any sense whatsoever. I'll tell you what, man, that was my best performing video ever. Like, one day, yeah, dual entitlement kind of rubbed me the wrong way too. They are the words you don't really want to use to your customers. Yeah, exactly. I mean, so tell me that dual entitlement, does that mean I get a code? Does that mean I get a PS4 code that I could potentially give to somebody else if I say I didn't want the PS4 copy? Does that give me entitlement to have two versions of that game that I can give one away and keep the other one? When I buy the collector's edition of physical, am I going to get two copies of that game, 2 discs? Am I going to get a PS4 disc and a PS5 disc? That's just what I'm talking about. The dual entitlement thing doesn't make any sense unless they're going to give you 2 physical copies or 2 physical keys that you can decide to do what you want with the other one, man. Because you don't need 2 freaking keys if you don't. I mean, yeah, that doesn't make sense. Wonder how Dreamcast guy acts if he gets robbed and they take all his PS games from his wall. That's another big reason I go digital, man. They can take my consoles and I can just get new consoles, man. I don't have to replace all those games. PS5 beta. Sometimes it's better. Sometimes it could possibly be better, but I don't know. Do you play and enjoy Fall Guys, Frog? I have not bought that or played it yet, but I thought we were going to get it. We're going to get it eventually. Yeah, I don't buy the discs. I don't think they get a disc either. People saying now just buy PS4 version and get the free upgrade, so they don't have to give Sony the extra $10 for the PS5 version now. Sony said they'd honor it, man. I mean, me personally, I mean, you can't get mad at Sony for being dishonest and then go and be dishonest. You know, that just doesn't make. I don't know. I mean, like, I'm not your dad. You can do whatever you want, but I mean, you can't necessarily get mad at him for that. But I mean, you can't get mad at people for doing that because, yeah, dude. I mean, that's part of the way. I mean, this game was supposed to be out at launch. They pushed it back all the way a whole freaking year and a half, and then they tried to pull a fast one on us. You know, that's on them. But I don't see any upside to calling them out and then going and doing that. I don't know. I thought Fall Guys was coming to Xbox, and I don't know. I don't think I've seen it on Xbox yet. So, if it is on PS5, maybe PS4 as well, and Xbox. I think. I don't know. I know it's coming to Xbox. I just don't know if it is. I thought maybe it's already out. I don't know. I'll have to look. Unless you pin off Sony and they ban your account and all your digital games. Yeah, exactly. That is definitely something that I. Yeah, dude, if they did that to me, I would never buy another Sony product again, man. I've got so much money invested in their games that if they banned my account, I would never buy another product from them again. And I would be on my channel every single day complaining about it. Yeah, it is coming to Xbox. It was announced for Xbox. I just don't know when or if it is out yet. Fall Guys is coming to the Xbox this year. That's what I thought. It might actually already be out. I don't know. I do remember hearing that though. I think we already got all the ones out of here, didn't we? Or is there one in there, Junior?
No, there was one more thing at the beginning.
Oh, you already got it?
No, I'm doing the second level of this now, so I can actually see it.
Oh.
Yes. Because I just need one more.
Oh, I see. You want that? Halo, Gears, and Forza. Halo, Gears, and Forza. Halo, Gears, and Forza. Those are all good games. Hey, Andrew, when you play games online, do you... Oh, no. No, I don't talk trash. Most of the times I don't even use my mic unless I'm with friends. Don't want them blocking my account, man. I only talk to people I know on there. It's a little bit better that way. Too many crybabies in the world these days. Halo, Gears, and Forza. You don't like those games, Shaq? Those are the 3 pillars of the Xbox community, bro. They're getting pretty high too. I know the Imposters game. Imposters game was listed as coming to Xbox. Yeah. You should have did 3 pillars, Shaq. You should have did Halo, and then like go over and do like Forza, and Gears, and just make them like 3 pillars of Xbox. My most anticipated game at the moment is probably Forza Horizon 5 and Battlefield 24. Dude, everything. I've got a whole list. These are my most anticipated games right now. Kenya Bridge of Spirits, Death Stranding Director's Cut, Diablo 2, WRC 10, Far Cry 6, Metroid Dread, Battlefield 2042, Guardians of the Galaxy, Riders Republic, Forza Horizon 5, Call of Duty Vanguard, GTA 5 Remastered, Pokemon Diamond and Pearl, Halo Infinite, Dying Light 7 or Dying Light 2, and Elder Scrolls. There's a whole bunch. I have to stick with what's coming out this year. Gears died after Epic. Halo died after Bungie, and Forza is a racing game. Yeah, I didn't really even get into any of those until the new ones. So, yeah, I don't know. I know that Xbox fans really like their games, just like PlayStation guys really like their games, man. A lot of PlayStation franchises have died, and you know that I still loved them and still would have kept buying their games hand over fist, but they got rid of SOCOM and everything else, and now they're I don't know. We'll see. I do appreciate PlayStation making new IP, but at the same time, I wish I had some of those other games that I grew up playing back. Let's see. I destroyed noobs for Honor. I destroyed. Let's see. I see. I destroyed noobs on For Honor. And they talk trash to me. It's so funny. Also, Rocket League. Oh, okay, yeah. Gears 5 was good. I thought Gears 5 was pretty good. Gears always had good stories. I just dislike its PvP because of the aiming. Yeah, dude, the aiming has always been rough for me on those games. I'll be honest, Frog. Never been big Halo fan. I have no interest in it, and will not be playing it. But I love Gears and Forza. Yeah, dude, this is the first Halo that I've actually ever been like, whoa, dude, I kind of want to play that open world. I mean, I want to play it. Metroid Dread, Shin Megami Tensei V, and Tales of Arise. Oh yeah, I forgot Tales of Arise. I've already pre-ordered that and Deathloop, so I'm playing both of those next week. On my next purchase. Yeah, Tales of Arise looks pretty good. And Advance Wars on my next purchase. Yeah. I hope Kenya's good, even though I can't play it right away, thanks to Sony. Why can't you play it right away? You don't have your PlayStation or what? You can get it on a PlayStation 4 too. Gears is the Uncharted PlayStation has. Yeah, I mean, I could kind of see that being kind of close. I always say Uncharted as a Mel Tomb Raider is a Mel Tomb Raider. Yeah, I like over-the-shoulder games. I do too. Everyone when they first brought that to Resident Evil 4, I was like, wow, dude, I like this. I like the new over-the-shoulder look. Those are pretty good. I do like those. I still like the isometric too, man. I like playing games like Diablo 2. Halo, Gears, Forza, Uncharted, God of War, Gran Turismo. Yeah. Yeah, it does. But I wish, see, that's what I was saying about Cyberpunk 2077. It should have had an over-the-shoulder camera. I think that would have been the best for that game. Nintendo would be Mario, Zelda, and Pokemon, maybe. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, 60 FPS patch for Bloodborne. I think that's pretty much all anybody wants. Is that? That's for sure. You better not be picking your nose and chewing it, boy, and playing with my controller. That'd be gross. I hope the Jedi Fallen Order Part 2. I hope the main character, the red emo. Oh, come on. Can't say all that stuff, man. I like to read your guys' comments. I can't say that. I mean, I can, but I choose not to. I'm not expecting anything, though. Yeah, you better keep your unrealistic expectations in check for that, bud. It's a Disney game, so I don't know if we're gonna get that. You got to jailbreak the PS5, I think. Yeah, you got to jailbreak it, and then how do you get that? That version that dude made? Because all I got right now is an Xbox and Sony paid to make Kenya a timed exclusive. Oh, okay, yeah. It's probably 6 months. Don't worry. When I do my review of that, I won't do any gameplay. Did you pick up Demon's Souls right? I did. I've got 29 PlayStation 5 games that I've already bought, and I believe it's 29. Pause that for a second, Junior. Pause it. I want to see something. I'm gonna count all my PlayStation games that I bought real quick.
Okay.
Okay, well, I didn't buy Plague Tale, but I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. Yep, 29 PlayStation 5 games already in my library. Well, I guess if I got them on PS Plus, I did buy them too. Yeah. So yeah, I've already got 29 games on the PlayStation. I've acquired 29 games for the PlayStation 5. And I'll actually download it on my console right now, which is pretty dang good. What time is it, babe? Oh, you need me to quiet down? Oh, Demon's Souls is fun, all right. They could have changed enemies. Yeah. If they would have done a whole nother mode that changed everything, it would have been more epic, for real, for real. Thankfully, I never played through that one when it first came out, so it's been a new experience for me. And oh my gosh, man, I'll tell you what, it's been kind of tough, to say the least. Same as me, so most of the time, look at a 50-50 chance it will happen. Not only I know. Oh, man. Dang, man, you guys are amazing. Well, it is still the old game with just revamped graphics, yeah. You strike wrong oil. That's fine. But it's fine. You don't read it out loud. Okay. Do you know what the patch update did for WRC10. Yeah. So one of the biggest things was stability. I noticed my racing wheel hasn't had any problems at all. When I was driving through Wells before the patch, there was a lot of screen tearing in Wells. There's no more screen tearing. Like it got rid of the screen tearing. So I think it was just a stability patch mostly. It definitely made the game in those, because in Finland and Wales there was a lot of screen tearing when I first started playing. I only play Game Pass games this far. I don't plan on buying any games anytime soon. Favorite type of games for me? Platforms, JRPGs, and turn-based strategy. So for me, I like open world games. I love racing games. I love story games. I love. I do like JRPGs, RPGs. I basically play a lot of things except for a lot of turn-based strategy. I don't do turn-based strategy. I don't do RTSs. I do like a good first-person shoot. I like shooters. I play a lot of things. I play a lot of games in Mellow Wolf. Hack and slash, yeah. All right, I don't like Devil May Cry. The only thing I didn't like about Devil May Cry 5 is the dang Neo and the other guy. I want to play Devil May Cry as Dante. That's it. That's all I want to play. I like platformers. You know, me and Junior play platformers all the time. And I like my Nintendo games. You know, Baldur's Gate 3 to come to consoles. See, I was really excited about Baldur's Gate until they changed it to the turn-based. So I'm struggling with that one. Slash well, I can't wait for Bayonetta 3. That's probably not coming for a very long time, my friend. I mean, that's going to be a while, I bet. I mean, we're probably looking at maybe if like Nintendo does another show this year, maybe they'd say something about it. But it's been, what has it been, like 3 years since we heard about that, and they still haven't given us any more. We heard about that in Metroid, but we're getting Metroid this year. I'm pretty happy with Metroid. Like I'm pretty excited about that. I'm gonna pick up that new Switch and play that on the OLED, man. I don't play a lot of Sims, including Sony first-party walking sims. We need a petition for Sony to make God of War great again. Yeah. I kind of wish God of War would go back to the old format. I do. I really do. I really appreciated that. But at the same time, yeah, I do want it to go back to the way it was. I like that. But I did like how it grew up with me, too, though. Want Bayonetta only be Nintendo? Yeah. Bayonetta 3 is supposed to be a Nintendo-only game. They're probably waiting for the Nintendo Switch 2 to come out before they make that, though. I tried to play XCOM, that strategy game, because my father likes strategy games, but I could barely beat the tutorial. Yeah, dude, I'm not into those kind of games. And I should be. I mean, I'm still searching for that ultimate experience that's going to keep me playing forever. Have you guys ever met those gamers that can buy one game and play that shit for years and just play that game? I mean, I know a few of those gamers, and I've always wished I could be like that, but I'm just so like I want to see and play everything that, man, I could play certain games for a long time, but man, just sticking to just one game like some people do, I just don't know, man. That would be tough for me. God of War ain't going to go back, especially since Sony said they only want to make huge blockbusters. Yeah, you're pretty much right. I couldn't agree with that statement more. I have been trying to play Divinity Original Sin 2. I did buy that. Oh, it's co-op. Maybe I'll play it with you, Delusional. Maybe I'll hit you up and we'll play that, because I want to get into that because I do like the way it looks. So I want to I want to branch out and be able to learn how to play that kind of stuff, but God of War 2 didn't grow up with you. Yeah, they did, but that's what I mean. Like back then, I was in that like rambunctious part of my life, but now that I'm an old man. It was kind of cool to see Kratos as an old man, with a boy. I'll give you a God of War Solution, Sony remakes, all the previous titles, all the graphics. Sony keeps making God of War the shoulder games. It's just come true. Yeah, exactly, man. I would be perfectly happy if they did that. Yeah, my friend is still like that. He plays PS exclusives over and over again. Wow, man. It's funny though, because is his name Dreamcast guy? This is regular. Platinum owns Bayonetta IP, but Nintendo funded Bayo 2 after Sega dropped it. So looking for Ninja. Yeah, exactly. Probably wouldn't be getting Astral Chain as well. That's true. I could play Diablo 4 for years, I bet. Maybe. I liked Diablo 3, but I don't know, man. Like, I like Diablo 3, but I don't think I put nowhere near as much time into Diablo 3 as I did Baldur's Gate. I think Baldur's Gate, I put a lot of time into Baldur's Gate back when that one came out. Yeah, definitely. Maybe tomorrow morning or something. Just depends on how I'm feeling. I got it downloaded still on my Xbox, so yeah, I'm definitely gonna check that one out. Hello. Your best friend's. Your best friend is that was funny. Warcraft 3. There's the one game that I played, the only MMO that I played the most is, I think I've got like 400, almost 500 hours into Black Desert Online, and I think I've got maybe like 300 hours into Elder Scrolls Online, and those are the only two real MMOs that I've ever like continuously stuck with and kept playing. I never did Warcraft because it was PC. Yeah. Lost Judgment. I need to put that on my list. That's a September game. Is that September? Is that this month? Dude, if that's coming out this month, I'm going to be... Yeah, Black Desert definitely needs a lot of commitment, man. That's what I'm saying, dude. I'm like 500 hours into that. And I still feel like I did play Gears Tactic for a little while. Yeah, that's coming out this month. Gosh dang it. Oh, oh man. Okay, that's the 24th, so that's 3 games that week. Death Stranding, Diablo 2, and that. Well, Diablo 2 is only 10, or Death Stranding is only $10. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. Yeah, dang it, I forgot about Lost Judgment being this month. But that's okay because Diablo 2 and Death Stranding, that's $50, so that's not bad. I played Gears Tactics for that first level, but I like to be a little bit more. I like to have a little more control over what I'm doing. Mostly the limited PS4 console. No, I was asking how many, and he stays silent. He stays in his room. I used to be addicted to World of Warcraft and League of Legends. Oh wow. I wish I could find that one game and just stay with that, but then I wouldn't feel like I'm living. You know what I mean? Like I could experience so much different stuff that a lot of it is because when I was a kid, I was so broke, man, that I didn't really have a whole lot of access to as many games as I wanted to. So now that I'm older, I don't hold myself back. Kratos. Okay. I just started Judgment. It's based on the Yakuza series. It's made by the guys that do the Yakuza series. I don't necessarily think it's completely tied to it, though, Andy. It is, but it isn't. You do deal with the Yakuza in it, but you're a lawyer, and you're just you're trying to you're basically, that game is more of like figuring out crimes and stuff. It's got some pretty cool gameplay in it. I did like it. I got a friend who only plays Destiny. I can't do it. I need a variety. Oh yeah, I definitely need. Plus, so many good games and stories out there. Yeah, exactly. Kind of like the story of Judgment, but I think the combat sucks. I agree with that. There's a rumor that Crimson Desert is going to be a single-player adventure version of Black Desert. It's not a rumor. It's already been confirmed. They've already confirmed that they made that a single-player game. And then it was supposed to launch in winter, but it's going to come out early 2022 now. I was talking to somebody the other day about that. They were saying that, oh man, this is just one of those games that they've been announcing it's never going to come out. And I was like, dude, there's good precedent for that game actually coming out. So I'm pretty excited about it. Used to play RTS games with them, and yeah. SC2 has been trash for the past 4 years. Yeah. Destiny is quite fun. I really was into Destiny 1. Like, I was so into Destiny 1. I really loved playing that. Destiny 2 kind of lost me right around the end of last year. Kind of stopped playing that. Was playing it a lot, but then just kind of fell off. Yeah. I would probably start with Black Desert, just so that you could experience the gameplay. Well, the gameplay is going to be different. It looks more gritty. Crimson Desert looks a lot more gritty. It looks so much different and plays so much different than Black Desert. I would probably start playing Black Desert now before it launches, so that when that one does come out, you could just be done with Black Desert and move on. Because Black Desert, if you play through the story, you're about 80 hours of story in that, and then maybe a little more now that they just added a couple more regions. So you probably get 100 hours out of that just before the new game comes out, just doing the story and dealing with all that. Spellforce 3, yeah, that game, I'm looking at that one pretty closely. Oh, yeah, exactly. Dying Light 2 and freaking Halo, yeah, they put it right then and there, man. I pre-ordered Destiny 1, I bought every expansion until PS4 expansion. Or I had no PS4. Destiny 1 came out on PlayStation 3? Did that really? Oh yeah, it did. Okay. Yeah. I don't know. I just got sick and tired of buying it, and then like everything got changed, and it just kind of made it unfun, dude. Oh, James Bond. Oh yeah. Sure, I played some Destiny 2. It's still fun, but I get bored. Yeah. It looks great on my Xbox Series X, but I got it downloaded on my other memory card, so I don't normally see it when I turn it on. I have to plug in the other memory card to play it. I'm so glad I bought that extra memory card, though. I am. I'm so glad, because now I got all my games, and if I just want to play them, I just have to pull it out and put the new one in. And it's hot swappable, so that is freaking amazing. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to go ahead and get some rest tonight. Let Junior play for a little while. Mama's got to go to bed, so I'll definitely see you guys tomorrow. Let's spend on the parts and all that DLC. Yeah, dude, Destiny has been so much money, man. I've spent so much money on Destiny. I mean, I've gotten my money's worth out of it, though. I've had a lot of good time with Destiny, but I do feel like it's been pretty it's been pretty expensive. But I'm glad that it's popular. I'm glad that it's making money. I'm glad that they continue to support it. I just don't have the time to keep getting on it, playing it. So, all right, guys. You guys have a good night. I will see you on the next one. Thanks for coming tonight. I really appreciate the support. This has been an amazing 3 hours and 10 minutes. Time just flies. We're having fun. I'll probably hit you up tomorrow, Delusional Grandeur, see if you want to play some of that in the morning. Kind of go through it and see how it turns out. But I do appreciate you guys coming tonight, man. It's pretty amazing. See you next time, guys. Say goodbye, Junior. See you, Andy.
Guys.
Junior says bye.